Test. Okay, it's working. All right, hello everyone. Um, I'm Morali, and welcome. Uh, you might think I'm really weird right now, but I'm having a really bad anxiety attack, and it just started, and I'm like stressed out right now. I'm like shaking. I I don't know if it's an anxiety attack or if I'm having a panic attack, but I'm like out of breath. I'm like, holy crap. So random. I'm like right as I wanted to go live, and I'm like, I've been sitting here for the last like probably 20 minutes trying to like calm down. And I'm like, am I dying? What's happening? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but it's really hard for me to just like stay focused on something right now. So you're gonna have to excuse me, but welcome nonetheless. You know, we don't stop here. We don't stop here. We just keep going. Um, I tried to. I ate something. I was like, maybe I'm just not feeling good or something. I don't know, cause it started like so random. So, but we're here nonetheless. I wanted to do some. I wanted to play a different character today. This was the. This is a firebrand. It's a power slash. It has a little bit of condition damage for. Oh, see, it needs to see. I'm on this guy. That's not where I need to be right now. I love how that's the back piece. I'm gonna put that as the back piece. And I'm gonna put the sword. So I really do love this outfit right here. This is like my paladin outfit that I have. It's Wanderer, so he's like super tanky, but he does like good damage. But I'm gonna go with that set. I do have the healing set as well, but I don't want to do that. I want to go with this guy. Yeah, so hello. I hope that tomorrow will be a little bit different. Tomorrow we're doing Xenoblade Chronicles. So actually really funny. So Xenoblade Chronicles, um, I've been watching back the playthrough of the first game on that, which is just a super fun playthrough that I did. I had a really good time with it, and I kind of wanted to just like refresh my memory on how that playthrough was. And I gotta say that for now, and I don't, you know, I feel like I'm not that far into the second one, so I feel like I can't really judge the systems of the game yet. But I really feel like I enjoy the combat more, the combat and the menu, and the way that the menu and the way that the just the systems, the mechanics of it kind of work. Um, I think maybe I need to have more in the second one to kind of judge it. I don't even have a third like party member yet, so maybe if oh green just took the Stoneless Castle. But yeah, I think that once I kind of take my time with it and kind of go through and learn all the systems, maybe it'll be better. I don't know. It just feels like for a title that's supposed to be like number two, the expectations I always have is like they improve upon what they already have, right? That's always my thought. But it doesn't seem like they improved on it. It seems like they just changed it. And I don't know if they changed it for the better or for the worse. Like I can't quite tell yet. So um yeah, it's just something that I'm gonna have to kind of monitor and see if I'm feeling it. But yeah, nonetheless. And then Tuesday, so Tuesday is gonna be interesting. So Tuesday, of course, I talked about this. Tuesday, I have to work, of course, on the day that the Guild Wars 2 update is going live, and that really sucks. So the idea is that ooh, there's a portal. Oh, to inner. It's a portal for inner. We have to wait. It still has 3 minutes. Um, but yeah, so I still want to go live and I still want to look at the changes. So I'm going to be doing an early stream on Tuesday. That's the plan. So the plan is to do an early stream, to go in super early and hold on. Oops. Yeah, so I want to go in super early, super early, right when it gets live, when it goes live. That's what I want to do. Okay, I don't have my phone on me. I just realized that, but that's okay. Um, so right as it goes live, I want to go in and look at the changes. I'm sorry, I'm still like my anxiety is like it's driving me crazy right now. Um, or whatever it is that I'm having. I don't know if it's a panic attack or what, but I'm just like, whew, holy crap. Um, so Tuesday, I want to, as soon as it goes live, usually they go live around like noon, right? So usually they bring out the changes around noon, Eastern Standard Time. So I would like to go in at noon and do about a 3 hour stream. I want to look at the changes, maybe try the fractal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the fractal, but I definitely want to look at the changes. I want to look at um, the different things, you know, the changes, the balance changes that they're doing, the new abilities for the Ranger Sword. I'm thinking of like the new the Elementalist, the Tempest, you know, the Damaged Druid, which I kind of have a couple of characters already somewhat set up for that I kind of want to go on and then try that out with. And we have 1 minute and 10 seconds left. And yeah, so we will be doing that. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for the Fractal. If I have time, it'll be really cool. I want to try it. Am I super excited about it? Well, not really. We're like, you know, we've already seen the Jade Sea a lot, you know, and then now we're kind of like going more into the Jade Sea. So it's like, you know, am I like super excited about it? Not really, but it's a new fractal, so I'm not complaining. You know, it's a new fractal to see. Um, so I'm not complaining at all. Yeah, but that, you know, that's gonna happen on Tuesday. It's gonna be a fun stream. I'm really excited for that. Looking forward to that. And yeah. So, and then tomorrow we're just gonna do Xenoblade Chronicles, and then Sunday is just gonna be our like relaxed day. I haven't even worked. I talked about the new video that I'm working on. I haven't worked on it today, but like every other day I've been working on it. I tell you what, every other day I've been working on that stupid video, and it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's so much fun. I'm having a great time, but I'm just like, holy crap, that is taking a long time for me to do. This is kind of loud in my ear. I don't know if it's bothering anyone else. Maybe instead of, we're gonna leave this and we're just gonna, I always think that like halfway on this is probably better. Someone please help me. Sorry that I got down. I'm gonna summon my Misfire Wolf. How about that? Burning. So it's like he's like a mix between burn damage and regular damage. Which, you know, someone might say like, well, that's really shitty, but it's fun. I like it. Because the problem is that in open world, like, using burn damage is just kind of like, eh. It gets a little iffy on that. Alright, cool. We took Stone Mist Castle. Yep, cool. Oh, sorry. But yeah, the support has been really, really good. It's been awesome. Like people have been subscribing to the channel, and it's just been like really overwhelming because I'm like, I feel like with every person that's subscribing to the channel, like subscribing to a channel isn't that hard of like it's not that hard to do, right? But it's like to get someone to do that seems like sometimes seems like very tough. Like it seems very hard to do that. Not a lot of people are. I don't know. A lot of people. I don't know. Some people might just be like, no, I want. I only follow content creators maybe that like do exactly this time of content or the schedule or whatever. That I want or whatever. And it's weird to think that like there's people that are willing to like just kind of subscribe to me, even though like subscribing isn't that like subscribing to a channel isn't that big of a deal, right? But it's a huge deal to me. Like that's like to me as the person, the recipient of the subscription. um it's like, man, that's awesome, that's really cool, but it sets my expectations high to the point where I'm like, oh my god, that person is subscribing to me because they're expecting me to like make content or whatever. So I kind of put myself under a little bit of stress based on just like the amounts of subscriptions that I get. Hey Emily, how are you? Welcome. I kind of want to color the, I feel like it needs to be a little bit lighter on the blue. That's too light. Mix it up. There we go. I think that looks better. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I don't know when you're going on summer break. Are you getting a summer break? I don't even know. Like, it's so funny. We went to the beach, my friend and I, like a couple weeks ago, and it was really funny because, she was like, she's like 40 now, and she's like, man, she doesn't have kids or anything. So she's like, we were talking about how there was some people at the beach, but not a lot of people, but there was like a lot of kids. And I was like, oh yeah, it must be summer break. And she's like, yeah, probably. Like they're probably on summer break. She's like, but what do I know? I don't know when the fuck kids are going to school nowadays. And it kind of made me think. And I was like, I don't either. I'm like, I'm saying that like I know when kids are going on summer break. I have no idea when kids are going on summer break. That's like, I have no clue. So it was like completely like just talking out of my ass when I said that. It was just really funny. Chargoyle? That's a pretty cool name. Wait, how does he look like that? Do you see that? I gotta see him up close. Living Chargoyle. Oh great, he got pulled out of it by some fucking dork. This guy right here. First of all, he is a... How does he... Oh, that's really smart. See, people are really smart with the fashion in this game. So what this guy has done is he put on, where is he? Right there. So this guy, what he has done is he put on it's one of the helmets that has like, it's either the Balthazar helmet or something, or something along those lines. Is it the Balthazar? What's the helmet that he's wearing? Oh, the Hound of Balthazar helmet is what he's wearing, which I think I have that. I might not. I probably don't have it because it's not something that I've ever wanted to have. But so, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna do bear here, but that's, he put that on, and then what he did is he put the the Deldrimor stone infusion on him. So he looks like a gargoyle. It's a really cool idea. He looks like a gargoyle from, what's that game? What's that game? Elden Ring. Elden Ring. If he had made it, like, right here, look at this. That's a cool idea. I like that idea a lot. I should be attacking this gate, but that's okay. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm still having weird anxiety. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what's happening with me. I don't know if I'm dying or if I'm just... I wouldn't say it's a panic attack. It doesn't feel like I'm having panic. But I'm anxious as fuck. I was trying to drink out of like my bottle earlier, and like every time I lifted my hand, I was just like shaking. I was just like, oh my god. It's a little on the crazy side. Always be loyal to your crew. Yeah, I don't think I have any yeah, gathering tools. I don't. That's okay. Want to see the OJs? Oh. Oh. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. See, a Tower Ranger is a lot less skilled than a Power Ranger because they get to sit there and do nothing useful. What? I'm gonna make you guys be able to see chat because there's like some stupid shit in here. It's like sometimes the stuff that comes out of people's like keyboards is like there's no such thing as a Tower Ranger. This will be interesting, will it? Are you sure about that? You sure about that? Someone must have repaired the wall because how did they get in? I'm just trying to get my weeklies done. Or I did actually finish my weeklies already, but I'm saying my weekly pip stuff. I've already done my weeklies. I don't know how. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Can I get back up? Oh, I can't. Okay, cool. A lot of people are dying right over there. That's very sad. Oh, green is also firing on the wall from beyond the pond over there. They are wiping. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But we can certainly make that. Oh, okay. No, please, no. Ah. Gonna heal myself with this. Heal, heal, heal. No one else is healing me. Can I join the squat? Maybe I can get more healing through that. I kind of feel like this is a bad character to play on. I'm gonna be honest. Simply for the reason that I just feel like I'm gonna die. I'm way too squishy. I don't know what I thought when I did this, but... Ow. Okay, well at least I did. Yeah, I don't think this character is a good idea. I'm gonna go on the other one. I do not roam. I will tell you guys I am horrible at roaming, okay? That's not... I can Zerg, that's it. I am not a good World vs. World player. I wish I was. There was that video on Reddit with the guy that made the lookalike from Soul Calibur. He's like running around as a, what was it? A Bladesworn? And he's like kicking everyone's ass. I'm like, man, I wish I was that good. I'm sure he probably cut out the fights that he lost. He didn't probably win every fight. I mean, which is understandable. I mean, you kind of want it to be balanced, right? You don't want one character to be overpowered, but God knows I can't play like that. I cannot play like that. I wish I could. I still have 10 of these? Fuck. Yeah, unfortunately I don't roam, but there was a time where I actually did roam. There was a time long ago in a land far away where I did roam on a thief. And that was fun. I remember it was like a double dagger thief or something, I want to say. And I kind of like it was the thing when backstab was like so hated in the game, because you could like just backstab people like out of stealth and like tear them apart, down them in like minutes or seconds rather. Cocytus. But yeah, props to anyone that's good at doing roaming. Fortunately, that's not me. We're just here for some pips. We're just here for some pips, and we want a refreshing pipsy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's wipe them. All right, let's go hang out with these guys again. I am so much tankier in this. I feel so much more confident that I will be okay. Da-da-da-da! Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to dodge. Crash course, what happened? How did you die? Can't revive you. Oh, I'm out of combat. I can revive you now. I can revive you now. Yeah, so I've also been kind of playing a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, because I've never done a New Game Plus in that game, and I actually did at some point, but I in the playthrough, so I just watched. Oh, that's where they went. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. And then the playthrough, I was saying, like, I've never done a New Game Plus, because I watched some of the playthrough. And I was like, that's actually a lie. I have done a New Game Plus. I've just never played through it all the way. I think I stopped when I got to Gour Plains, or Gore Plains, or whatever it's called. I want to call it Gour, but whatever. That's kind of when I stopped with my original like New Game Plus that I had. And I never picked up after that until we did the playthrough. Well, until the Future Connected, you know, I played that, and then we did the playthrough like a few years after that, right? But now I kind of started New Game Plus, and I'm just, you know, since I just did the playthrough like last year, and I just watched some of the playthrough, and the game's like still is like semi fresh on my mind. I kind of just like, I just kind of I'm rushing through it. I'm skipping all the dialogue, and I know what happens. You know, I know what's going on, so it's just like whatever. And like I said, if I really need to know what's going on, I can always go back and watch the playthrough and just kind of, you know, just watch that and be like, oh, that's how that happened or whatever. But yeah, it's super fun. You know, it's a good time because now we can defeat enemies we weren't able to defeat before, and we can go into areas that we weren't able to go in before and stuff. So. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no 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 thank you. Yeah. Oh god. I mean the polls are just like so sad. Cause they like I'm on the wrong. I was listen, I was on red team for like 2 weeks in a row. Or like I'm sorry, 3 weeks in a row. So I'm just so used to going to red. Sorry. Is he okay? I don't know if he's okay. But yeah, the poles is like people pulling you off walls and stuff. They built their whole, you know, they zerg and they're like, I'm bringing a pole because I need to pull this guy off, and it's just like, uh, whatever. Just so they can get like one person off the wall. Like you're not changing anything by pulling one person off the wall, you know? Just like stop making your whole build around pulling one guy off the wall. Like that one guy that made a necro that one day. He's like, I'm just playing necro so I can pull people off the wall, and it's like, okay. Hey, my dailies are done. That's fun. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, it said 11:37. I'm like, there's absolutely no way it's 11:37. I had, for what reason? Oh, because I was recording video the other day. I had Tyrion time on. I needed to know when it turned light. When it turned. Is it 9:58 already? Yeah. That's still later than I thought it was. Like I said, it took me about 20 minutes to go live. Sitting here trying to figure out my life. But yeah, I was recording video for my next video, for my video after the next one. No, don't rip. No, no. We can. Oh, that's a lot of room. Screw you. Can you at least just kill us? I mean, Jesus, this is just like sad. Oh, everyone's still like out here. Like, get in. So that we can all fight. See, I'm still going to red. I don't know why. I don't know why. Ring up on Lord. No, they're about to take it. Stonewest Castle has been secured. Love it. Love it. I don't know, I was gonna say something and I forgot. But that's okay. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm gonna take like a really nice nap so I'm not tired. Like I'm gonna fucking nap before I stream. I'm gonna go live. Oh, sad. I'm gonna go live. Maybe a little bit earlier, just so I can do like, you know, maybe around 9 o'clock or something, just so I can get as much done as possible. I did actually, I will tell you guys, and I'll talk about that tomorrow again, but I did play some of it last week, or this week actually, because it's still Sunday. So this week I did play some of that. I did some side quests. I did some leveling. I kind of walked around the world. I kind of um, the what's it called, the plateau right there and outside of the town or whatever. I did some side quests and stuff because I felt really weak, and then I tried to pull more blades. I got a couple of blades. One was really strong, but then I got a new one that I'm kind of trying out right now. But the strong one I kind of have to like, because I can't take Pyra out, so I'm like I have to like, I don't know. So it's a little crappy that I can't take 3, because I would like to have the new one that I just got and the really strong one, because there's a fist one. It's an earth magic, like an earth base, like fist magic, and it's a healer or whatever. It's actually really good. It's really strong, and it's super fun to play because it attacks really fast, and I like that a lot. Because the problem with like the doing the Aegis and doing the like great sword, kind of, because that's what it is, kind of like it's like a two-handed sword or whatever, right? The problem with that is that it's really slow. It attacks really slow, and I'm like, oh, see, that's why I'm not a fan of great swords and stuff, because it's slow. It attacks very slow, and I don't like that. I'm the type of person, I like quick attacks. I like attacks that are like nee, really quickly, you know. So, Commander, are you gonna come in, or what the fuck are you doing? I wonder if I can hit the door from here. Hold on. Hold on. Am I aiming in the right direction? I don't know. We'll see. Go! Let's see. Am I aiming? I think I'm aiming correctly. Shoot it! I don't think it's gonna hit it. No, it's too far. It's in the right direction, but it's too far. If it was a trebuchet, I could hit it, but it's not. So. If we had broken this wall instead, which is the smart way to do it, we could have done that. Pull on the freaking door. Do it! We wanna have our Stomas castle back. And then also the YouTube shorts have been doing really good, which is really nice. It's been like, I would say, like, you know, there was the one that has like way more views than all the other ones. That's kind of a fluke out of them. I don't know why that one got attention like way more than the rest, and it still gets more views than the other ones overall. I don't know where that's coming from, but overall it's an upward trend. You know, it used to be where I released it and I would get like maybe like up to 100, and then it slowly went up to like between 200 and 300, and then it was to like 300 to 400, and then it was like 400 and up, and then now it's like, you know, it's like usually 400 and plus now that I get on them, like 300, 400, somewhere around there, which is great. I love it. And then I know people have been speculating on the new expansion, but it's just, you know, it's so funny to me because it's like I can't speculate on a name and a laugh track that we have, right? That's all we have. As a teaser, we have like a small little laugh track, and we have a name of the expansion. I can't speculate. I don't know how people are speculating on it. I'm the type of person, I speculate on everything, but I just think it's so little to go off of. Because it's very interesting, because I see people like saying like, oh, it's Mingus, right? It's like, oh yeah, definitely the laugh is Mingus, yeah, uh-huh. The demons, the shadow creatures, they were all prelude to that. But it's like, okay, it could be like a million other things. Like, you know, the first thing that I thought of when I saw the title of the expansion, for example, I was thinking of the Mersat, right? Because the Mersat were always the unseen. So when you talk about like Secrets of the Obscure or whatever it's called, like that to me makes me think of like the unseen, which would like, be Mersat stuff or whatever. But then people were like coming up with all kinds of different things, and I was like, that's why I can tell that it's not enough to go off of, because range of the range of theories that we have are so all over the place that I'm like, we can't even pin it down to like one subject or like one thing in lore or like one place in like one region of the world or something like that. It's literally so all over the place, because people are just like, you know, they're just so hungry for something cool in the story that doesn't deal with Kantha right now, because that's where we have been for the last 2 years, and they just want to go somewhere else, and I totally understand that, and they're so happy to not deal with dragons anymore, so a lot of people are kind of going back to theorizing, like, ooh, what's gonna happen? What are we gonna do? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and it's just, it kind of, yeah, I don't know, okay. I turned on camera shake. I hope that doesn't bother anyone. It was kind of something that for a while, there was a time where I was actually getting motion sick from it, which was weird. So when the game first came out, I had it. It was automatically activated. I remember this in the settings. Like I never changed it. I never even realized that there was camera shake. But I was like, oh man, why does combat feel so good? And it's like, oh, because like, heavy hitting attacks or whatever, like the camera kind of shakes a little bit. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's like kind of very immersion, right? There's a lot of immersion in that. And then it was so weird because I remember a few years later, someone was like appalled. They were like, "Wait, you have camera shake on?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "How in the fuck do you play with camera shake on? Like, I can't play with it like that." And I'm like, "Oh, I've never tried it without." I'm like, "I've always played with it." So then I remember turning it off and forgetting about it for like, I don't know, a few years, and then at some point, again, I was going through the settings or something one day, and I was like, oh, camera shake. I'm like, I remember I had that on like all the time, and I remember when I turned it off and everything, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll go back to turning that on. Like maybe I don't, maybe because the person that said that, like, I don't even play with that person anymore, and I'm like, I don't know why I ever really did that, because there was never really a reason for me. Like, I was always fine. And I turned it on, and I ended up getting, like, motion sick from it. And I was like, huh, okay. Like, that's kind of weird. Like, I always had this on. I always had this on. This was always an option that I had enabled and stuff. So I'm like, why is this all of a sudden, like, not working, like, for me? Why am I all of a sudden so motion sick from it? And I turned it off, and then until recently, until just like yesterday or something, I hadn't had it turn, or day before yesterday or something, I didn't turn it on, and I turned it back on. I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's try it. I love how there's 3 Vindicators in group 1. That's fucking hilarious. So we're playing with camera shake. I'm really tired today. My sleeping schedule has been like all over the place. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Um, so I'm not gonna do a super long stream. Again, today is like the relaxy stream. Today is the stream where we're kind of just hanging out and stuff. So I'm probably gonna go to bed early today, and then like try to recuperate from my week again tomorrow or something. Um, it's crazy. I don't know why I've been so tired lately. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. Ugh. Da da da. So the team leader, squad leader left, and everyone's leaving the squad. So I guess we're just gonna hang out until someone else pops up. I don't know. Let's open one of these. Cool. Got a couple materials. Well, I need materials right now. Specifically, what I need is tier 6 stuff, tier 5 stuff. Just because of the legendary tier 6. And I need some orichalcum because I'm actually working on a weapon that I'm making right now. And it needs a lot of orichalcum. And I refuse to buy it because I just I'm like, I think it's so readily available in the game that I think I don't need to buy it. And I don't have any money anyways. I'm always poor in this game. I don't know if you guys can hear the in-game. Like, it's kind of weird. Like I said, I turn it low on my end, and then you guys can't hear it. Doesn't do much, does it? I'll turn it up a little bit for you guys, just so you guys have a little bit of background stuff. Again, I haven't really set up my music for this again. So we have 27 Grandmaster marks, which is fantastic. So let's go back to I had to record, so the reason why I was recording the other day is also because I kind of have to, like, for the new video, I need to get different perspectives of Eternal Battlegrounds. And like I said, I was in red for a long time. And then the other day I was put into blue, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started that's when I started recording, when I was put into blue on Friday. I think it was Friday or Saturday or something I recorded. And I recorded up here, I recorded up here, like one scene going this way, one scene going that way, I think. I recorded some stuff here going this way. I recorded some stuff here going that way. I recorded some stuff going this way because what's really cool at night, and that's why I needed to know if it was nighttime, because when you go, see where the moon is positioned? So if you go right outside of this keep and you go towards Stonemist Castle during the night, the moon is like perfectly behind it, and I'm like, it's super cinematic. So I was like, I wanted to take a recording of that, but then I had to take oh, wrong way. Ciao. See, because like you can walk up to it. Do you see that? Do you see what I mean? So it's like you walk up to it and it's slowly like super cinematic. So I think from like right here took a video, because you have the moon in the background and it's really cool, right? So you could like see all of Stonemas Castle with like a moon in the background. I thought that was very cool. But then I also wanted to take one of it, which I took from like right over here, because in this area it rains. Okay, and I wanted to have some rain with the Stonemas Castle, like, you know, in the background. So it's like raining over the Stonemas Castle. It looks like, at least. It doesn't really, but, you know, it looks like that. So I had to take some different scenes for this video. And yeah, and I haven't done anything with that video. So I've written a script and I have not recorded any of it. And I just took some video of it, so not very far in that video, but I'm working on the other one. The other one is about, I want to say, a third to halfway done. The warrior dual classing video, and it's a lot of fun, but the thing is that it's a lot, because I go through pretty much like almost every skill, like a majority of the traits, mechanics. You know, I go through animations, I go through concept art, I go through different classes that I'm comparing it to. So I have different skills that I'm comparing. I have different, like, from Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. So I have probably right now, just for that video, probably 100 pictures that I've either downloaded or I have, like, taken a snapshot of it. From like in-game or something like that. So, and it's just, it's a lot, right? Because I'm packing it full of pictures and stuff, because I'm trying to convey like a message, and I'm trying to like articulate my thoughts and my ideas, and you know, for this whole concept that I've created. And the best way to do that is by having like a visual aid, right? And the visual aid that I get in this whole scenario is, you know, of course, the video that I'm recording for it. So you're going to see the elite specializations in the background, like as they function the way that I would imagine them to be like supposed to be used, and kind of going, you know, the fashion is a little bit towards what I would believe them to like, to kind of embody what I'm talking about. Um, but then also the pictures, right? The different pictures with the animations and the different things, right? Those types of things were kind of, were kind of we need those in the video to help just translate that a little bit, right? So it's like when I talk about a skill, most of the time I have the skill icon, so you know, like, oh, okay, that skill. Because like I don't always know what every skill is. Like I don't know what this one is called, Holy Strike. I didn't know that, but if I see the icon for it, I know which ability it is, right? I think a lot of us are visual just because we don't necessarily see the names all the time. You know, I know this is a symbol of swiftness just because I just happen to know that, you know, but or a line of warding, I knew that too. I don't even know what this, oh, empower, yeah, see, I didn't even know that. So it's like, receive the light, like I knew that, I know that's sanctuary. I don't know that, I always forget what that's called. So there's certain ones that you like know, but there's certain ones you don't know, right? And it's like you can't know every elite specializations, every skill and trait too, you know, because there's different traits in them. You know, I talk about like King of Fires and that, you know, for the Berserker, or I talk about you know, Blaze Breaker. Like not everyone knows which skill. I know which skill it is now because I'm making a video where I'm like describing the skill Blaze Breaker and what it has to do with this idea, with this theory that I have, or not theory, but this, like, you know, the simple just concept that I have, right? But not a lot of people, like, if you say, oh, Blaze Breaker, people are like, which one's Blaze Breaker again? Like, okay, yeah, well, it's one of the Berserker Rage skills that summons a rock from underneath your feet. So it's just kind of like, I know that now, but a lot of people don't. So I gotta have, I want to have everything. I want to have like the names that I mentioned, but I also want to kind of write the names on the screen perhaps, as well as the skill icon, as well as the descriptions, because I talk about the descriptions and it would be nice for people to be able to read the descriptions. And then I try to animate everything a little bit more, so it makes it feel like I'm just not dropping pictures. Like I don't want to just like have a picture pop up as I'm talking, and it's like bloop, okay, here's a picture, and then I go to the next thing and oh, here's another picture. Like I want to have like, oh, a picture, but I'm talking about something specific, so I zoom in on like the specific thing in the picture. Or I have like, I'm talking about multiple different things, so I kind of line them up together and they kind of like appear as I talk about them, and they like kind of connect with other things or whatever, to kind of just like make it easier to consume, you know. It's all to make it like, to make it feel professional, and like kind of to make it, it's almost like making a little presentation, right? I'm trying to present something to someone, and I'm trying to do it in the best way visually that I can. So there's a lot going on with that, you know. So but it's super fun and it's really great. I don't know, it's gonna take me a long time to get the series done. I thought it would take me a lot less, but it's gonna take me a lot longer, just because I'm very thorough, more thorough than I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, so I have this concept and like here's like 3 reasons why I think this is it. but it's literally like I go through every skill, I go through every weapon, not every weapon, I go through the weapon, I go through each weapon, not each weapon skill. Again, I'm saying like each, but I'm not doing it for each one. But I'm going through majority of what each um, specialization has, right? So like for the Berserker, I talk about both torch skills. I talk about the torch itself. I talk about the traits that, some of them at least. I'm talking about 3 specific ones in that one. So out of 12 that you, no, there's more than that, right? No, it's 12. Yeah. Out of the 12 that you get, is it? Yeah, out of the 12 that you get for the Berserker line, for the elite specialization, I talk about 3 in particular, which is like one specific line that I talk about in there. I talk about the skills. I talk about the because you get the rage skills. I talk about 2 specific rage skills. I want to say, is that right? No, one specific rage skill. Yeah, I just talk about one specific rage skill. So it's like, it's always. But then for the Spellbreaker, there's a lot more. I talk about like 4 different weapon skills, I want to say, or 3 different weapon skills, and like 3 utility skills. So there's a lot of little details that I want to talk about, just because I feel like I really, really, really have to portray this idea that I have, this theory, and I really want to hammer it home. I don't want to just be like, okay, well, here's a couple reasons, and then people are like, well, that's not very convincing. I want to kind of convince people of what I'm saying in these things. So I hope people look forward to that. It's definitely a lot of work, but it's super fun. Like I said, I might sound like I'm complaining about it, but I'm really not, because it is super fun. Like I sit there and I'm just like, oh man, and I feel so satisfied. Like I watch back the little bits that I do every time I do it. So I work on something for like an hour, right? And I get about 5 minutes of the video done in like an hour, right? Where I'm like, I add animations and I add pictures, because I gotta look for a picture, I gotta fit it in, I gotta add transitions to it, I gotta add animations to it, and I gotta figure out like, how I match them up. And there's like multiple ones in a lot of ways that I gotta match up and kind of line them up. So for like a 5 minute, takes me about an hour, maybe even maybe it's not even a 5 minute span of the video. And then I kind of sit there and I'm just like, I watch it back like 3 times, because I'm like, oh man, that looks really cool, or like that was super fun to make, and I'm like kind of impressed with like how it came out or whatever. And I do that with a lot of my videos, specifically the structured ones. Although a lot of the structured ones have lately just kind of, they've looked differently. Yeah, see, the invisibility lasts like 2 seconds, so it doesn't really, it's not like we can ambush them with that. I don't have, I mean, I do kind of have a blink skill, but not really. So. And I'm excited. I mean, I kind of want to get this video done, because I'm thinking that ArenaNet at some point will have, like, so we have the new Fractal coming out, okay? And my theory is that for the Fractal, we're going to get to see the Fractal on Tuesday and stuff. But my theory is that they're also going to kind of drop info on the new expansion for us. Like, I think they're going to do it at the same time, where they're going to be like, they're going to put out a blog post or something where they're going to be like, oh, the new update is live and blah, 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 blah. And then at the very end, it's like, and stay tuned for our new, like, secrets of the obscured, or whatever the fuck it's called, expansion that we have, like, coming out, like a new trailer for it coming out. And not saying that they have a trailer for it, but just like kind of announcing that like info is coming out for it or something. That's kind of my hope, at least. So it's a lot like, I don't know, where we're spawn camping them. It's just really lame. But yeah, that's kind of exciting to me. It's an exciting prospect to me that there might be a possibility of us getting some info. Oh, Wild Creek side? Oh, over here? somewhere? What do you mean Wild Creek side? How is red coming in here? Like, where are you, Elaine? Oh, there is red. Red is coming this way. I'm like, is it really? They're down here now. They're clashing right there now. Oh, those poor unfortunate souls. You guys were warned that they were right behind you. Astral Hex. There's a Lade. I love that you can read their names. It's pretty cute. I don't know where they're going. Easy bags? I don't know if that's easy bags. We don't have anything to fight them. Hildegard. Oh, coming back around. Coming around the corner. Here they come. See, they're not even close enough. Sorry, guys. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. And I was also thinking about like balance and stuff earlier. I was like, as I was getting ready, I was just like, you know, it's so weird how Arena does their balance sometimes. It's really strange. Like, because sometimes ArenaNet like straight up just nerfs something, like, but they do it like constantly, you know. Then there's times where they don't, like specific skills. I mean, like I'm talking about, for like example, the Necromancer Axe has like just seen buffs overall. Like it's just been like buffs, and we went through that, right? I kind of read all that stuff off. But then there's certain times where they like buff something and then nerf it and then buff it and then nerf it and then buff it and then nerf it and then change it and then change it to something else and then buff it and then nerf it and then buff it. Like, and it goes back and forth, right? And it's so weird because like the specific example I'm thinking of is Meteor Shower. Meteor Shower right now, the way that it is, for me personally, I think it's a really shitty skill. Like, it's a channeled skill, you can't move, it roots you, which roots, like, skills that root you right now just kind of suck. They're not very good. And I don't think it does enough damage to be justified to be rooted in place. I think that you should be able to move while you're casting it, personally, and I think that would make it feel a lot better. But then my other thing is specifically with the Elementalist, and it's something that I've brought up a few times, where I think ArenaNet focuses on damage and healing for the Elementalist so much. Like, it's about filling one of those two roles, right? So what are the two attunements that correspond to those roles? Well, damage obviously is fire. So whenever they buff something for the Elementalist, or whenever they try to bring it up to speed, it's always something on fire, right? It's always in fire attunement, like the Scepter, right? The fire attunement skills for Scepter has changed. They have changed, right? They kind of improved them, and they're cool. They're good. I think specifically the auto attack on the Scepter now feels really good, and I like Dragon Tooth or whatever the 2 is on that. I like that too. It's good. So there's like different things where they you know, improved it, and it feels good, right? Like I said, staff has always been something like Meteor Shower, Lava Fawn. Like there's a lot of them that they've kind of like updated, you know. On the dagger too, like, but when it comes to damage, it's always been, um, it's always been like fire attunement. It's always been fire attunement that's seen in the updates, right? When it comes to for example, because you can make like a condition damage weaver, right? Now the weaver, switches attunements a lot, right? But then the condition damage comes from the burning that you get, right? The burning in the fire attunements is where like majority of your damage comes from. Yes, you do have condition damage on Earth, but they haven't improved it that much. They haven't done that much with condition damage. It's all about bleeding, and they haven't really improved. Like, they haven't really gone and said, hey, we have. Like, I feel like the Earth traits don't really. There's not that much synergy with, like, a condition damage, right? It's kind of defensive, but no one uses that, like, as a tank or something. So it's not something that can take a role or like is something that's very important. It's like, yeah, you get some survivability out of it and you get some condition damage. So there is uses for it, but it's not like a front runner for like damage or defense or healing. The healing thing comes from water. And it's kind of weird because they've tried to like improve damage on water, but also healing over the years. So it's just kind of like it's weird because it doesn't deal enough damage, and the healing is like it's not bad, but it's just straight up healing. It doesn't really provide like now that we have Tempest with what is Alacrity a little bit, like that's like kind of changes that a little bit. But up until that point, it was always like about just pure healing, and it's kind of weird because I feel like air the most out of all four attunements, but Earth also kind of fall behind because neither of those fall into those categories. Like, yes, you can make. I've made a damage dealing Earth build, right? But it's not like. It's not. If you make a damage dealing fire build, you're going to be way stronger than a damage dealing Earth build. So it's just kind of like, I wish there was like I wish those were like competitive in a way. I wish there was more updates to Earth attunement and Earth attunement. And I also think that, and I know that this costs a lot more. I'm not a real tag, I'm a grub tag. Why do we need to do grub? Like, why are people doing grub? Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. People are calling out the grub. I'm like, who does the grub nowadays? I don't know where everyone went. I had like 20 people out here and then no one's here. I don't know what we're even calling. People are just like, oh, over at Durius. Okay. Let's go over to Durius. Yeah. But yeah, so one other thing, and I know that does take like a lot of manpower and stuff, but the thing is that ArenaNet so much focuses on like changing numbers of stuff, and then while they only do it for specific skills, which is like shitty as is, right? Because you look at fire abilities on the Elementalist, and there's like been 300,000 changes, but you look at the air attunement skills and there have not been that many changes, and it's just like, okay, you gotta, you can't just balance, you can't balance an Elementalist on just water and fire. Like, there's two more attunements, so you kind of have to like do something with too. But then it's like, they should be updating these skills. Like, one in particular that I now always think of is the the staff on Elementalist, yeah, but also the staff on Necro. Like, the Necro staff skills are pure garbage. They're boring. It's never like no Necro in the entire game goes in being a Necro on just staff or like having staff as their main weapon. They're on Lord. The tower is gone unless 20 people magically appear. It's T0. Yeah, that one. This one right here. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's keep this. This is the one that gives us 12 points per tick. But yeah, like, they need to update those skills. Like, I think Mark's skills were kind of interesting. In the sense that they're like almost like traps, but like on a weapon, right? They're like very unique and stuff, but like, let's get real. Like, there's no utility to them. They have like one trait that interacts with them, I think, right? If at all. I don't even know if they have that anymore. I know they used to have one, but I don't know if they've gotten rid of that now. And it's just boring. It's four marks that like barely do anything. The auto attack is slow and boring and doesn't do shit. You can't balance around that. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes I feel like they shoot themselves in their own foot by like trying to balance something, but it's like it's not about the numbers, it's about what the skill does. And I think that's like that's an issue with a lot of the different things because they haven't, 2023 Guild Wars 2 is such a different game than 2012 Guild Wars 2. But a lot of those skills are from 2012, you know? That's why the newer weapons, that's why a lot of the elite specialization weapons, I'm not saying that people use them all the time. I'm not saying that they're the best to use, but they just feel a lot better in a lot of instances just because they're newer skills. They've been created with the new mechanics and the new systems in mind, right? And they have like newer animations and they don't feel as clunky and they feel like interesting, where a lot of the older skills just don't get updated as much. And I think like one huge one is like the necro staff. I think that really needs an overhaul really badly. I think to be like a long range condition damage weapon, it needs an overhaul, right? Scepter has seen plenty of updates to it, right? A lot of the Scepter skills has seen updates to it, but why has it seen updates, right? You kind of have to look at like why is that, right? Why does one weapon get more attention than the other? Well, it's because it works with the elite specialization better, right? The oh really? There's an emergency. What's the best skill like in the game? Like overall, the best skill in the game? I That's a tough one. I would have to think. I mean, it depends because a lot of skills. It depends on it depends on the situation, right? A lot of skills are situational. There are certain skills that are better in certain situations than others. Um, the best weapon. I would probably lean towards best skill and best weapon, I would probably lean towards something in the Guardian range. And the only reason I say that is because the Guardian weapons, the way that they are built, have some of the like and this is my opinion. I'm not a build crafter. I'm not someone that knows the numbers too well. I'm not one that sits here and like has I don't have Arc TBS. I've never had it. Like, I don't look at the numbers of the game. But in terms of like what I can see, the utility, the amounts that you can use them, like all the things, I think it's really like Guardian. Okay, Guardian, first of all, they have a lot of the abilities that Guardian has, a lot of the weapons have seen a lot more updates than other weapons have. Like the staff, for example, saw like a huge overhaul many times. Where not many times, but there was like one big overhaul that I had where it kind of the skills were updated to do a lot more than they did initially. The sword has seen updates. The scepter has seen many updates. The focus has seen updates. The shield not so much. The hammer has seen some updates recently. So I think in terms of that, already kind of shoots it towards, you know, having some of the better weapons. But also the huge synergy, the one thing that the Guardian has over any other weapon, which makes their weapons also more usable, is the symbols, right? Every weapon has a symbol, and you have like 1.5 trait lines that, like, I say 1.5 because there's like, one, like, because you have one whole trait line that deals with just symbols, and then you have this one on the other trade line, on another trade line, a whole nother trade that deals with symbols. But you have like a whole trade line plus another trade on another that deals with just symbols. So it improves you can improve the symbols so massively, right? We don't have a commander right now, so I can actually go on this character right here. So I mean, it's like the hammer, for example, the hammer on Guardian was never really the best weapon, right? It's not, but you can improve it to the point where it's actually like one of the best weapons. Um, and it's kind of like crazy because you can do a ton of damage by just pressing like one button. So when you go in here, right, and I'm on Wanderers right now, so I don't even have a lot of damage, and I actually have Flame Legion on here. Like, that's crazy because I have some burning damage on here, but I have no. That's interesting what I've built here. But yeah, you look at I don't even have it on this one. That's interesting what I've built. Oh, because I'm like, is this no is it DPS? Yeah, so you have like a whole. Is it this one that I used? I think it is. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm like kind of all over the place, but yeah. So you like take the hammer, but like look at that symbol of protection. The symbol of protection. If you take, I have all the symbol stuff on here, right? So I have the Writ of Persistence, which makes my symbols last longer, increases the radius, and heals me. Then I have Symbolic Avenger, which gives me up to 10% more damage. Then 30% more damage through Symbolic Power, 30% more damage on my symbols. Then you have Symbolic Exposure, which gives you more damage on vulnerable foes, automatically gives you more damage on symbols because they're now inflicting vulnerability, which actually on top of that does more damage. So if you can stack it up to 25%, which you can really easily do on hammer now, so you can get 25% more damage based on the vulnerability, and then another 5% based off of them having vulnerability. So that's another 30%. That's already like 60% more that you can do on damage, um, just on symbols. That's not talking about any other skill that you're using. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of synergy. Like, it really depends. If you're gonna go with like what's the best weapon, it's like, well, what has the most synergy? You know, and you can take this weapon to like anywhere. I like to go to Ore because that's like the original. That's like the original level 80 map where the enemies aren't like weird all over the place with their abilities, but you can take this, and I like to fight the guy that's out here. Yeah, that guy, the veteran Risen, and you can just like auto attack, and the symbol. Look at the symbol. Like, I'm doing just damage, and I have perma protection on me. I have vulnerability on the guy at 25, right? Almost the whole time. I deal damage to like I can put perma protection on 5 people around me as well as damage 5 people. Like, look at this. Look at how much you can improve the symbol. That's insane. Like, and that's just on an auto attack chain. You know what I mean? So it's really hard for me to say like best weapon, but like if I had to like pick a skill, I would say like the auto chain on this, or like symbol of protection is like the strong, is like, I don't know, it's literally, and I'm wearing Wanderers, right? So I don't deal that much damage. Like, I can probably get to like 10k on damage right now with the way that I have it set up. But like, this is without even quickness. Like, if I have quickness on me, you know, I only get 4 seconds of quickness here, but if I have quickness on me, I can make way more symbols way quicker. Like, symbols are really, really strong in this game. So I would probably have to say that Guardian is probably somewhere close to the strongest. Let's fight this champion here. Let's see how good I do against him. Just by auto attacking. For now, we're just gonna auto attack. But like I said, I do have perma protection on it, so that's already like way less damage that I would be getting. Oh, look at this. So I'm gonna use Litany of Wrath. use a little bit of my skills because I don't necessarily want to die here, but I'm not dodging any of the attacks, right? I could be dodging it. I could be using other skills. And this is like, I mean, this is easy. This is easy gameplay. Like, this is not tough, okay? I don't, it's not like I'm like struggling to figure out what's happening. And I haven't even used my Sword of Justice at all, which also does a ton of damage. It's also really strong. It does vulnerability on top of that. So again, we have permanent vulnerability. They just hand that to us. I think, you know, I really think that vulnerability needs a rework. I think the way that vulnerability is right now in the game is just completely and utterly stupid. It's really fucking dumb. Because everything, like every class has such accessibility to vulnerability now that it's like you almost always have a 25% damage increase. You know, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't really, it's like how stability was before, you know? While I'm using a mix on this. So I'm using Wanderers for my armor, but I have Flame Legion. So I get power and burning duration on there. And then I have the hammer is, it's all over the place. I don't, listen, you can judge me, it's totally fine. So these are all Wanderers. This is a Berserker's hammer. And then I have Wanderer's armor. So Wanderer's armor is like really interesting because it's just really tanky. So you can just like base tank everything. End of Dragons, probably not. I think I've been to End of Dragons, and those guys do a little bit more damage there, so it's not the safest. But like I said, you do have permanent protection on it. So permanent protection is always, oh wow, look at that. Map hasn't loaded. Alright, load, please. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. Oh god. Ego is here. I fucking hate when he's here. Because he's so strong. Alright. Let's attack this veteran Karen here. We give us a little bit of quickness. I mean, you know, it's not the best build. It's really not. It's really there's probably other ways to play this build, but I mean, look at how simple this is. Like hammer is, I mean, it's fun. Like I like the builds. I'm a lazy player. Okay, I'm one of those people that like I want to press the least amount of buttons. I want to have the least amount of rotation, whatever. You know, it's just. I just press one button pretty much and kind of like, oh yeah, cleanse myself of some conditions, maybe do a little bit more damage if there's a lot of people there, but overall, I mean, I really don't have to worry that much. I'm trying to find like a group of people. There we go, there's a big group of people. Big group? That's like 2 people. It's not a big group. Livia Sagefire. Cool name, bro. There's usually like big groups of enemies around here, but I don't see any. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect actually, because these speaker guys right here, they're tough. They're tough customers. Okay, I will say. They do pretty good. But like, I'm not even moving out of the AOE. I'm just like standing in it. I mean, yeah, right? And like I said, I don't even have any I have like, oh, this is, I'm sorry, I lied. I said Berserker, this is actually an Assassin's. This is an Assassin's hammer. My crit chance is at 27%, that's without I don't know. Do I have fury anywhere? Is there like source of fury on here? There is, right? Isn't there down here? Isn't there fury somewhere? Yeah. One-handed weapon, which I'm not wielding, so that's kind of useless on this actually. Well, you have resolution. Do I get resolution? What do I get resolution from? See, I don't even have anything that gives me resolution. Do I? Yeah, I don't even have, like, one of my trade lines doesn't even do anything for me. Like, that's how sad that is. Because I don't... Is there a way when you strike a foe that has burning stacks over the threshold? Oh, that actually helps. That actually helps, because that gives me some fury. Once I deal enough burning damage, can I get there? Can I get to... Oh, don't walk away from me. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, stop it. I'm trying to get to 3 stacks of burning, please. Okay, let's give ourselves quickness. Let's try this. There we go. So we got some fury, and that increases our to 50%. It's not bad. It's not bad, right? I mean, it's a very, like, it's one of those builds that's just like, you know, just based, like, it's literally a tank build, but in the sense of, like, you know how tanks are like usually like portrayed as these like dumb idiots that just like go in and just like stand, like, that's exactly what this build is. You just stand in the enemy fire and you're like, I don't care, none of it matters to me. Do I have anything that's giving me crit chance or something? I don't know, I feel like I'm critting way more than I should, but I don't have anything. See, I don't even have food on. My food is gone. Like, I don't have food or utility on. It's just like, that's what this build is. It's just there. It's just, okay, let's do this. Here, let's fight this scrapper, dude. Come on, Mr. Scrapper. Of course, there's like probably when you fight certain champions that will like crush you. I can think like, I think the champion mage in Ore will probably like crush us because she deals like high amounts of damage in her like electrical field. This girl has permanent protection on her too. Bye. Bye. Yeah, but it's really hard to say what the best skill in the game is. I mean, I've talked about Purging Flames before. I think Purging Flames is one of the strongest skills in the game if you have it right here, Purging Flames. Because if you have that, trade it. And I don't know what the trade is. Oh, see, this is even better right here. Do you see that? So we can have another symbol of protection. We can cast another symbol of protection. So if we do... Oh, there's perfect. There's a veteran tiger. Come on, stop zooming around. So we do this, and we do this, and then we attack really fast. Look at all the symbols. We had 3 symbols up at the same time. Bye. Which one is the one that trades... I don't know if I want this line. Do we? Oh no, I don't want Firebrand. Give me, and this is core. I'm like, just to kind of paint a picture as well. This is a core spec. I'm not using an elite spec. I'm using core, guys. Okay, just to kind of, it's this one, right? After activating a virtue, I don't activate virtues. It's too much work. We don't want to activate virtues. See, I'm trying to go with the laziest of the lazy. Don't even listen. Every time I hear it, I just think of it. I can't even think of the name right now, but as soon as I do, what's the name? I'm trying to think really, really hard. I can picture it. I know where it is. I know which one it is. I just can't think of the name. It's gonna drive me crazy. Don't tell me. I will think of it. It's something icy wind or gust, icy gust, gusty, gust something gust. Icy gust? Icy, is it? It's gust something, isn't it? Worst skill in the game. It's so bad. It's so bad. Leave me alone, you rudes. Look at this. I don't even go under like 95% health. And I haven't even used other skills. I can like, bam, get out of here. Interrupted, bitch. Slam down. Freezing gust. Ugh. That's it. It's a horrible skill. And I will never forget it. And I have sworn to this day, I've sworn to forever and always, whenever there's a new update coming out, and I don't see like a balance update, and I don't see freezing gust on the list, that I will tweet at Guild Wars 2, and I will say that yet again they haven't done anything with freezing gust. I will do that until they do something about it, and then I will say that I was the sole catalyst for that change, because I'm that kind of person. But yeah, it's really tough to say what the best skill is. There's a lot of really good skills in the game. There's skills that are just much better than other skills. But like I said, you take that. I could take this. I could take the Mighty Blow. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't even. Did I not open the chest? I thought I did. Did I not? Yeah, I definitely did. I don't know why it's... I thought it disappears, the thingy. I mean, I could take that. I don't know, is Glacial Hard good? Comes Glacial Blow. Just chilling. Like, no synergy. I don't know why they didn't... So they changed this recently, right? Where they literally, they had it... so it's Glacial Hard changes to Glacial Blow, so you can see the difference. It does a lot more damage. Wait. What? Mighty Blow becomes Glacial Blow. Oh, okay. I don't know why. Oh, so that's the skill info, and then that's what the actual skill will do. And it's a blast finisher. So, okay, I mean, I get it, right? But, so we have a blast on this now. But, like, there's no synergy with ice. I don't know where ArenaNet, like, that's why sometimes I get so frustrated with ArenaNet, because it's like they do shit where I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. There's no synergy at all. Why is there a chill ability on the Guardian? There's no synergy for that, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I've just improved this. I've just improved this build by 100-fold. I just want to say. So there's no veteran in this group. Lame.
Shall we try again?
Can we do? Can we have a veteran, please? So I used to play fractals, but I'm allergic to skill rotations, so I've kind of leaned away from anything that's structured endgame. But I have played plenty of fractals, and I will be trying out the fractal on Tuesday. Hopefully, if we have time. I don't know how much time I will have, guys, on Tuesday. It depends on when the update goes live and how many changes there are. Ooh, there's a veteran spirit. That'll be fun. Let's do that. Watch this. Oh, well, I also have a fire field from my Sky Skill, but whatever. It's PvE, who cares? Look at that. I got 13 burning. This skill right here, look at the amounts of damage that I do with it. Just on that. And it cleanses conditions. It's one of, like, it's such a useful skill. Like, I mean, and I don't even, I don't have any, like, the only condition damage that I have comes from my Flame Legion. Like, I have no condition damage at all, like, anywhere. I have a Sigil of Smoldering on here, and I have a Superior Rune of Flame Legion, which is like a really shitty rune that like no one uses, okay? That's where my burning comes from. But look at how much burning damage I do. Like, it ticked up to like 3,000, and you know he died. So it's just kind of like whatever. I don't know how much I can get on a thingy. But I don't play fractals are super fun though. I will say fractals are super fun. They're really fun, and I used to play them a lot. When they first came out, I played them for a little bit, and then I want to say right during season 1 or 2 or something, I played a lot. I played them every day. I lived in them. Okay, and then just now I don't anymore. It's just I don't play structured endgame anymore because everything is about arc DPS and everything is about making sure that you have, I don't know, that you do everything correct, and I hate it. I don't know, it's just me. I'm not complaining about it. It's just me. It's literally just me. I get that that's, you know, the game, but it's just me being weird. Whatever. So we could potentially start with this and then say that and just... See, it's not a strong build. Like, this is taking me way longer than than a good build. And I'm at 12k right now, okay? But I do have permanent protection, which does help 5 targets out, right? So if we were in a raid setup, let's say, right? So my squad, my subgroup would have permanent protection on them. And I'm super tanky as well, right? Like, I don't lose a lot of health, so I don't necessarily, like, even if I miss like a mechanic, maybe I won't die immediately or something. Like, I could potentially see that, right? Because I know that that's, you know, I have a difficult time with that as well. I can probably get up to 13. And I'm not using all my skills, right? Because I kind of want to have utility for whatever situation. I'm not using my dodges. I'm not using any of that stuff. But yeah, I get like 13. So, you know, for those of you that are interested in that kind of build, you know, this is, I mean, it's open world, right? It's like kind of, I've thought, like, this is another one of those, because I've talked about this before, where I make themed builds. Okay, I don't make builds that are supposed to be really good. I don't make builds that are supposed to be like the top, that are not farming builds, that are not, like, the builds that I create are themed builds. I look at something, I look at a class, or I look at a character, or I look at, like, you know, something that I want to recreate in this game, like from another game, for example, and I want to recreate it in this game, and I'm kind of like, how can I create this in game? Right? How can I make this? So this character that I've built here is actually supposed to be like a paladin. Okay? That's why his color scheme is the way it is, right? He's supposed to be this like holy knight that uses a hammer. And a lot of games paladins use hammers. So I picked out a glowy golden hammer with some white golden armor. You know, we use black as like to accent the white a little bit. And that's what he's supposed to be. That's kind of the builds that I build, guys. That's you know, my builds are not good, but they're fun as heck. And I kind of figured, like, you know, the fire has to do with, like, you know, you're paladin, so you're kind of using purging flames and stuff. Like, that's very common. And you just bash people in with a hammer. You know, that's kind of where that comes from. Oh, is there an Oni ambush? Where is it? Oh, in the city. Is it the one? Is someone fighting it? I didn't see. But yeah, that's just one of the few that I have. I'm still gonna be working on my fire elementalist at some point. Let's see. Oni. Oh, he's about to disappear. Well, that's okay. Let's fight this Oni. Wow, he just does so much bleeding, man. See, like this right here, not good. Absolutely not good. Not good. Like, we cannot defeat him. Oh, thank you, Servitor. I love those servitors, they're awesome. Ah, No. Um, she does, but I hate Catalyst. I'm not a fan of Catalyst. She's still here. I've changed her. I've changed her look. So she's actually become a mix between two characters. She doesn't look like Meru anymore. Because she's become, the hair has still stayed the same. The wings are still the same. She doesn't wield a hammer anymore though. Because she was actually, she's actually a character that I have, my one of my Guild Wars 1 characters that I have. She's like a water elemental. It's my first character that I ever build on my current Guild Wars 1 account. The account that I had, like, that I got right, like, a year before Guild Wars 2 came out. And that was the first character that I played on that account. It was the first character that I made to level 80 that I got, like, elite armor for and stuff. And, yeah, and that was, so Meru, originally, before I made Meru, that was that character, and then I kind of merged the two together. So she's kind of become like she's like the new Meru, okay? She's like a mix between the two. But yeah, there's actually like, she had the skimpiest armor in the game on, so I should really probably give this to her, and it actually fits theme wise. I didn't realize how short that is on them. Holy crap, that is really short. She should really be wearing that. Based on, if you guys were to see that character, you'd be like, yeah, that probably fits better. But yeah. She's still a catalyst. Does she still have the hammer? There is a hammer. Yeah, she still does have a hammer. So there's still remnants of Meru here. We can still kind of see it. I mean, it's forever, like, you know, it's forever in there. I don't know if did I ever upload those pictures on Discord? I think I did, right? I know I have them on Twitter, so. But I mean, like, all my characters are, like, most of my characters are themed after something. So this is my paladin, right? And then he actually has a white mage outfit as well as a Dragonfire themed. The Dragonfire themed was the one that I played earlier. Then this guy is supposed to be this, like, old warrior, kind of like Forgol. Very defensive. Oh, okay, that's probably what it was, yeah. So I have him. I don't know what I'm doing with him. He's just a Vindicator. He's just like, I don't know. He's supposed to be like a spear wielding. So he's supposed to like embody kind of what Archimedes was, right? And the color scheme kind of, because he's like orangey. And Archimedes, you know, when you use Archimedes, like in the Vindicator spec, it's like all orangey kind of, right? So that's kind of where it comes from. But he's a spear wielding. He's a staff guy. He wields a staff because I love staff on Revenant. I think it's super fun. But he actually has a spear skin on it, so it kind of makes it feel like he's almost like a dragoon from like Final Fantasy, right? Because he jumps up in the air. That's what dragoons do. And he wields a spear. So he kind of is like the embodiment of what like a dragoon would be in the Guild Wars universe, but like as Archimedes. And I really love that helmet. That helmet is like one of the coolest ones that they have ever that they've made. Then of course here's my guy. He, you know, he's all over the place. He's supposed to be like assassin-y looking. He's a spellbreaker. He's kind of assassin-y with his 2 daggers and stuff. I wanted to give him armor that doesn't look like heavy armor. I don't like the heavy armor fashion. I think it all kind of looks samey because it's heavy armor. So it's like, oh, I'm wearing heavy armor. I wear heavy armor that has like spikes coming out, or I wear heavy armor that has skulls on the side, or I have heavy armor that has scales coming out. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. So he kind of, the new video that you guys are going to see on dual classing. So for those of you that don't know, I'm currently making a video series on dual classing in Guild Wars 2. I have an introductory video where I kind of explain the idea of where I came from and where, you know, the whole concept and what the future videos are going to look like. And right now I'm using, I'm making the warrior video. It's the first one out of all the classes that I'm doing. And I have him in all kinds of different fashions. So it's really cool to kind of see that. This guy, I don't know. I just literally earlier was playing around and I'm like, you're going to be half naked, just kind of hanging out. He's my very first character, actually. He was my very first, you know, he was an elementalist. He used to be a woman, actually. I created, it was a female character. No, it was a male character, and then I changed it to female, and then I changed him back to male. But my first character, he's my original, that I started right after Head Start. Because my Head Start character, I deleted. And he was made on the first day that the game came out. This ranger is supposed to be just like, I don't know, it's supposed to be like a kind of a scout. So he's like lightly, he just wears light armor. And he's just a scout with a bow. You know, he has kind of the bunny as like the quick guy, right? So like the bunny, the rabbit, the hare, right? The spirit of hare or whatever. So that's kind of what he symbolizes. Then I have the twins. These are twins, guys. And in my story, these guys are twins. We have, obviously their names do not align like that, but these are both my water-themed elementalists. One is a damage dealing, she wears all berserker armor, and then he's the healing guy. So that's why he has a little bit of green, because he heals, right? He's like, you know, he has green eyes and he has green accents because he's the healing guy. So then this is like my I don't know, my just green colored ranger. He's supposed to be like poisony, but also a little bit of like jungly, and like that's what he's supposed to be. So the two, yeah, I don't know. And they just, you know, I didn't really want to make them like twins, but like in my headcanon, they're kind of twins, I feel like. But they're kind of like polar opposites, because she's like the, I'm gonna use water to drown you, and he's the one that's like, I'm gonna use water to heal you, right? So it's like, that's kind of cool, I think, the idea of that. And then of course we have this guy, you know, he's the Power Ranger Power Ranger-esque water themed Mesmer, which, you know, whatever, but I thought he came out pretty cool. I think I still like him a lot. I think he looks pretty cool. He has a little bit of clipping issues there on his leg, but you know, clipping comes with fashion. This is the chain themed guy. He actually has the back piece that has the chains, and then he has the chains here, and he has the chains on the new shoes and stuff. He's supposed to be just like a darkness theme, because he has the binding of Vippos, right? It's like the demon summoning book, and then he uses Visago. You can actually see him in my short. I had him in one of the shorts where I talked about Visago and the binding of Vippos, and that was him, and that kind of was like, he kind of was themed around that being like a demon. He's actually called a summoner because he's like you guys can't see the name, but it says summoner. Summoner Raleigh, because he's like a demon summoner, you know, whatever. Then I had like this guy. He's been all over the place with fashion, specifically color scheme wise. I don't know why I ended up going with this, but he was supposed to be, you know, now we have the new armor set. I haven't gotten the new armor set yet. But he was supposed to be like the techie looking, he's a thief, right? And he was like supposed to be the techie looking Deadeye. So he's supposed to be like a gunslinger, but like a futuristic. Like think of like Star Wars, how like they have, you know, like the Mandalorian, right? He goes around with like a helmet on. He's a mysterious guy in like this armor, and he just kind of shoots people. Like that's kind of the idea where this guy came from. Then I have the guy that's supposed to be modeled after me, in a way. So there's this guy. He's supposed to be modeled after me. And that's pretty much all it is. He was just supposed to be modeled. I wanted a character where I'm like, that kind of looks like me. You know, same eye color, same hair color, the glasses, a little bit of the beard. They don't really have like a good option for my weird, you know, whatever you want to call that. This is my new like alchemist slash like not blood mage, but kind of, he was supposed to be like a healer slash, the inspiration came from a plague doctor, because we have the plague doctor's prefix, right? So the idea was that he's supposed to be somewhat like that. He's supposed to be like a plague doctor, where he uses, because he's a as you can see, he's a by the symbol, what's it called? A harbinger. He's a harbinger. He uses like his elixirs and stuff to kind of heal people, but he has like a he uses a gun as well, but he actually has Plague Doctor as his prefix on his whole outfit because he's supposed to be like boony and a little bit of healy with a little bit of like alchemisty, like that's kind of what he's supposed to be. Does it look like me? I don't know. Then here's one of the characters that I made recently, and I've talked about her a lot, but I really love how she came out. I love her so much. I don't know why, but she's my Earth themed elementalist. From Prosperity. I always talk about how I always imagined an Earth themed elementalist or a sand themed elementalist would come from Prosperity. I don't know why, but she's from Prosperity, and she uses like earth and sand, and that's what she does, and that's what she looks like. This was an experiment. We won't talk about it. There wasn't. There was a key to the fashion. I will give like I will give a lot of money to someone that can figure out exactly what I was trying to make here, what I was trying to make happen. Um, I will actually give I will give a little bit of a bigger tip for that by going in and showing what else she's wearing. So anyone that can figure out based on just the look what was supposed to be going on there, props to you. But I'm not going to give it away because it's kind of stupid, didn't really work out. So then we have, she's one of my oldest characters. Many a times I wanted to delete her. She was just I don't know. She was kind of inspired by a character that I had in World of Warcraft a long time ago, and I kind of wanted to recreate her in this game, a night elf. A rogue night elf, and that's where the idea of warden came from. Because in my headcanon in World of Warcraft, she was one of the wardens. But the reason why she has stuck around for so long is because she is my 500 leather worker. I have my first character that I talked about, this guy. He actually has every other profession at 500 but leather worker, and she's the one that has leather working. So that's the reason she has stuck around. Then I have my Breath of the Wild Link lookalike. I had this, I called him Hero, Hero Arali, but he's a warrior that I made look like Link. I wanted to just kind of do some fashion and kind of play around with that. It's really hard to figure out how to make the shirt longer. It's really hard to do fashion like that on heavy armors, but that's, the Breath of the Wild Link right there for you. This character was supposed to be just a priest. So he has like, he deals like holy damage, but also has a lot of healing abilities. So he actually has Harriers on him, which has like concentration and stuff. So he actually like helps people with boons, and he has like mercy runes on him. So he helps with like, healing and reviving and stuff, but he does deal some holy power damage as well. Then we have our electric themed like wind mage, I guess. Wind elementalist. Thank you. Wind elementalist. So that's pretty much all he is. Then we have the Super Adventure character that I've made. Super Adventure Box character. I still like him. I think he's really cool. He looks like a nerdy little Asuran guy that like likes tech a lot, and he's just like one of the cool kids or whatever. But yeah, that's him. Then we have my Mechanist that was supposed to be so he's supposed to be the opposite of what you would consider a Jade. Like I wish we could change the Jade Mech's colors, because he would be considered the guy in Cantha that is, he uses, how like, so in Guild Wars 1, there was Jade, right? But there was the opposing force was always the Amber of the Ekavald Forest. So it was always like Jade versus Amber, because it was like Luxon versus Kurzik, right? The Luxon used the Jade and the Kurziks used the Amber, right? And it was always like kind of that, there was a lot of like, factions had a lot of like opposing things. There was always like two things opposing each other, right? There was the like Umpha Guild versus the Jade Brotherhood Guild, right? And it was just like Luxens versus Kurzig, and it was like this versus that, and it was JC versus the Ekwald Forest. Like there's always like two opposing forces, and I always imagined like I'm always so sad because they talk about for the Bladesworn, they talk about how they use cartridges made of amber from the Ekwald Forest that you know, and that's why, like, in my head, that's why I think, like, the blade is, like, orange colored because of the amber, right? It's, like, an orange yellowish color or whatever. So I kind of wanted to create a techie Canthan guy that was using, instead of jade, he's using amber as his, like, energy source. So that's kind of where the idea came from, with using, like, the orangey stuff. It's supposed to be, like, the amber that he uses in there. This guy, I just kind of put all those on him. He's actually, I would have to change the fashion on him because this doesn't really align with what he's supposed to be. But he's supposed to be a poison-themed thief. He's supposed to be like a condition damage, like he's supposed to be master of poison. Like he's supposed to be like this assassin that poisons you, and he's just all about poison. So I have like built a whole thing. I went with all the poison damage for him and stuff, and that's what he's supposed to look like, but he haven't done anything. Then we have this guy. He's a druid, but he's supposed to be like a shaman of the forest kind of thing. So I didn't really know what to do with him, because I wish I would finish this armor set. I would love for him to wear that whole armor set. That's like the Maguma armor set or whatever. I wish they would finish that because it's really cool, because it has like rock and wood, and it's like, again, kind of opposing, but it has like leaves coming off of it. I really love the effect of it. So he kind of, that's what he is. And then we have this guy. This is my Scourge. I don't like Scourge, and I leveled this guy. I got Scourge up on him, and I actually got all his equipment, and as soon as I did, I've not played him since. It's really funny how fast I dropped that guy. Like, so fast I dropped that guy. It was whiplash. Just, I hated it. I was like, I don't like Scourge. I'm not a fan. I mean, maybe now I will like it. Maybe now. If I were to go back, I haven't gone back in a long time. But I think I want to delete that guy, and he's gonna become my elementalist, my fire elementalist. I think is what's gonna happen there. And Scourge might still be something that I'm gonna try out. But it's not like, it's gonna be something that probably is gonna be put on one of my other necromancers that I have. My other I have two other necromancers. Probably on the guy that has that the alchemist, that's the harbinger. Maybe I'm gonna give him like the Scourge, because it kind of fits his theme a little bit as well. But I've always wanted to, like, if I make a Scourge, the next Scourge that I do is gonna be it's gonna be themed around, like, because it's supposed to be a sand mage, right? The Scourge is supposed to be a sand mage. You have sand shades, everything is colored yellow, your abilities, I mean, I could go back into my dual classing video. It's actually this, what the Scourge actually is, if you look at it in terms of dual classing. It's a necromancer slash elementalist, because it's actually a necromancer that channels the earth and fire element of the elementalist. But it's supposed to be, instead of earth element, they take sand. So they take the sand aspect of the earth element and make that their thing, and that's kind of where that comes from. So I kind of wanted to make that at some point. I will have to, because once I make that video, I kind of want to make someone that looks like a sand mage. So that's gonna be kind of cool. Thank you. Yeah. So there, like, I like to have a bond with my characters a little bit, where I give them like a cool backstory, because if I don't, I kind of feel no attachment to the character, and I always think like characters that run around and are like, their names are like, I'm a noob, and they're like, you know, a big fat Norn with like a giant mustache and it's all pink and he wears like butterfly wings. I'm like, do you have any attachment to the character? Like, you know, people can play however they want to, but to me personally, it just kind of feels like that's not fun to me because then I play a character that I feel like I don't understand the character in a sense. I don't know. I feel like it's about immersion for me. Like I feel like I have to I need to be able to put myself in that character's perspective and be able to like, you know, whatever I do, like I kind of want to feel that attachment to get that immersion. And a character that's called I'm a noob, that's a big Norn with like crazy afro and a giant mustache and everything is colored pink and he wears like you know, pixie wings and you know he uses the unicorn finisher or whatever, like you know, and he has like the not the energizer, but the disco maze, you know, that's like all flashy, and he has like 15 different infusions that all make him look like eye cancer. Like, there's no attachment to that. It's boring to me. It looks lame. It's stupid. I don't like that. You know, it's just, I would not play a character like that. I would probably delete a character like that really quickly. So, but to each their own. I mean, that's just me personally. You know, I know that I just scared away all the other viewers because they were like, wow, he's talking about his characters and it's really fucking boring. But, um, you know, there it is. I kind of wanted to show off that build though. That build was super fun. And like I said, I might still think about doing the theme builds. I don't know how, like, the theme build videos for them. I don't know how people feel about them. I feel like people wouldn't be that interested in them. So it's like, what's the point in making it if no one wants to watch it, you know? So it's kind of... Oh, there's a ton of them like that. There's a ton of them that look like that, you know? It's so annoying. It's not fun. Like if your character look, I don't know. It's just eh immersion breaking.
Speak quickly.
Like she looks really cool. She looks like she has like there's like a specific theme going on here. What is with that? What is that? Is that a sword? What the fuck is that? It looks wild. I don't know what that is, but I love her abs. Damn. Jesus. But yeah, she looks cool. I love her. Like, I love people that have good fashion sense in this game. Like, even this. She looks cool. Yeah, but those eye cancer characters is just like... Oof. No, no thanks. Oh, I saw her earlier. I think I was playing World... I think she's on my team right now. Oh yeah, she has to be because we're both on the same server. Because we're in our in the Bastion, so. Alright, queue. We're waiting on the queue. Guys, my panic attack is gone. My whatever I had, anxiety attack. I don't know what it was. Oh my god, I feel so much better now. I guess like just forgetting about it and just kind of talking kind of made me forget about it. But yeah, I was not having a good time earlier. I will say that. I was not having a good time. I don't know how the stream is looking. I can't even look at it. Does it look good? Do I look good? Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks fine. Oops. Nonetheless, I mean, I do enjoy when people are here, when people are watching. Can I put it on auto? Okay. So for those of you that stuck around for watching those characters, I appreciate it very much. And yeah, I just think, you know, there's some kind of there's an avenue for for having, I don't know what this says. I don't know I think that's New Crichton. I don't know any New Crichton. But I just love the details on him. On that thing. But I think there is some kind of avenue for themed builds now, specifically for open world, because nowadays in open world you can take anything and you're okay. You know what I mean? Um, so obviously these are not end game builds. Some of them you can take to end game, like, you know, like I did earlier, the paladin one. Like you can take. I mean, it's like what we got 13k damage on the paladin. You know, you can probably take that to some fractals or something. You know, not something like, you know, whatever, but not maybe raids or something, but probably not strikes, but you know, something you could. I mean, some of the strikes, the easy ones, you could probably take that. You know, but I think with how power creep has kind of like been in the game. Wait a minute. We have 17 in the queue and no commander? Kind of weird. But yeah. Oh my god, it's almost 11:30. I just spent an hour and a half. Did I spend an hour and a half talking about... I spent an hour and a half talking about stupid... my characters. But it's a chill Sunday, guys. We're not doing anything important. Tomorrow's the important stuff. Tomorrow is when we're gonna get the good shit. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'm so excited to see where the story is going. And then Tuesday, once again, I will tell you guys, Tuesday, I will be going live right around the time the update is going live, okay? Because I have to work that evening. So, which, unfortunately, I have to work that evening. Which, I have to leave here around like 3, 4, somewhere between 3 and 4 o'clock, okay? So... Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm sorry there's like such a delay. You know, there's always such a delay on YouTube, but let's go. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. But yeah, so Tuesday, I'm gonna go live early. Right when that goes live, and then until like, depending on how much we can get done, but I'll probably be live until like 3:30 ish. Because then I really have to go. So we'll be looking at all the changes on Tuesday. We'll be looking at all the different new skills that they have for different weapons. Like the Ranger, I want to look at. I want to look at the new damage dealing Tempest, the damage dealing Druid, those types of things I want to look at. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that on Tuesday. And then maybe if I have time, I will see if there's like a tier 1 new fractal run going. If there is, we're going to go in there and I'm going to try to take my time with it. Obviously, when there's 4 other pugs going around, it's really hard to take my time with it. But, you know, unless people want, like, unless we have a lot of viewers and they're like, heck, I want to join. I want to go in there and I want to hear about the lore or something. You know, I don't know how much we're gonna get because we don't know much about the Jade Wind. We don't know much about what happened right after the Jade Wind. But apparently we're gonna get. I'm guessing we're gonna get a look at like Kanaxai or something. That's what it sounds like, at least. Well, I would appreciate that. That's really cool. I mean, we'll see. If we can get some people in here that are, like, willing to go, you know, I mean, it would just be tier 1, just because we want to look at, you know, we want to look at the just lore of it, you know? We just want to find out about the things and what's going on and, you know, all that stuff. Like, that's kind of what we're looking for. I'm not looking to see, ooh, what cool rewards or, you know, I want to see what fun achievements they have or what lore they have, what characters they show us, what, you know, what little tidbits they can give us about the Jade Wind. Because the Jade Wind is super interesting to me. It's something that comes up a lot Like, I think every single video that I've made about Cantha, I've talked about the Jade Wind in some shape or form. And it's like, it really shows me what an important event in history that was. And we just know next to nothing about it, you know? So, something that I'm, like, curious about. I would like to know more. I would like to know more. I want to get my last week I only got to gold. I don't think I even finished gold. I think I got to reward 4 on gold. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't platinum. I don't remember, but I did not get to diamond at all, and I really need to get to diamond because I do need a lot of skirmish tickets. I have 1,000 exactly. Well, that's really strange. It's kind of weird, but I need like 1,300 or something like that right now. Like 1,400 or something is what I need for the next piece, because I have to buy the legs, which is like 300. And then I have to buy the actual thing that's like almost 1,100, the item that I need to make the legendary. So, that, and then I need more memories of battle, and then I need more, and I think that's all I need. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what else I need. I kind of just went through the other day and I looked at some of the stuff, but I don't know. Oh, it's a lot. Like, it takes a lot. Like, so per piece, you need this item that costs 1,000. I think it's like 1,090 something tickets. 1,090 something ticket. I think is what it is. It's a weird number. I don't know where they got that exact number from. I don't know if it's divisible perfectly into, like, if you do a set amount of weeks, you get exactly that amount of tickets or something. I don't know if that's what it is, but yeah. And then to get the quote unquote precursor for it, it takes like another 300-400 depending on what piece you get. 300-400 or 200-300 or something. No, I think it's like in between 200 to 400 or something is what the piece is like, and that's just the tickets. You know, that's not talking about the memories of battle, because you need like a shit ton of those. Which, you know, memories of battle you can get a lot of from just, you know, from doing this, like memories of battle right here. The best way to do it, honestly, is like play enough to get to diamond, and then every diamond tick is like 4 memories of battle. And then on the repeatable track at the very end, it's 4 as well. On the first one, it's 8. Yeah, it's a lot. And then, of course, you need like your condensed might and magic things, right? So there's a lot of tier 6 and tier 5 materials going into that. Then you need there's a lot of stuff that I've already had. That's just through playing. So let's look at it exactly. So this is where you come to get the precursor. So the precursor is getting the ascended. So I have to get the legs. I have it unlocked. Some character has them somewhere. I'm just gonna buy a new piece, I think. I don't know where they are, and I probably will be going crazy trying to find them because they're probably transmuted. And I mean, I could save myself some time, probably some materials if I find it, but because it says unlocked, which tells me, well, actually, you know what? It might just be yeah, well, no, there's 2 different, right? These are 2 different looking leggings. Is that correct? Are these different looking? They're not. Maybe I have a piece like that. I would have to look around. But yeah, so it's like 260 for these skirmish tickets. And then it takes Grandmaster marks, which luckily we're getting a lot of Grandmaster marks, mark shards, which we actually can exchange for some armor. Nice. Oh, well, that's a good idea too. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I could use efficiency on that. Yeah, and then so then the pieces, like a lot of the pieces you kind of have to buy with stuff that you, so from him you have to buy so this right here, 1095. So this you need one piece for each, you need one of these for each piece of armor. So you need 6 of those. So that's already like 6,600 skirmish tickets that you need there, right? Just alone for that one item that you then have to combine with one Eldritch Scroll, 50 Obsidian Shards, 1 cube of Stabilized Dark Energy to make the Gift of War Prowess, okay? Then you need this. You need this for each piece. I don't know why it says 4 in the bank. Because I already, so you need this, you need that, because you need to combine that with something else to create a thing, which I've already created. That's why it's only 4. I had 6 of them, because, you know, I have so many spirit shards, it's like insane. So I already bought 4 of them. Then you need to get 6 of those, which I already got. Again, I kind of combined the piece there, but I did have, because it says right there, Certificate of Honor, Condensed Spirit Energy, which is this one down here, 250 Memories of Battle, and Certificate of Heroics, which you can get right here. So that's based off of getting the proofs, which again you kind of get those. I have a shit ton. I have 600 of those right now. I could get proofs of heroics really easily to get more of those. So yeah, so you need to combine that. I've already combined that into. I already have a Gift of War dedication on my in my bank somewhere, because I have a tab that's just my legendary stuff. So I have, yeah, Gift of War Prosperity, and a Gift of War dedication. So I need these 2 plus the armor piece plus Gift of War Prosperity, Gift of War Prowess. Oh, Prowess. I need the Gift of War Prowess is what I'm missing. It's the other one. That's the one that you combine the magics with, I think. Is that the one that goes with the... I don't know. I don't remember. I would have to look at it. I always use the wiki. The wiki kind of just tells me all the little things that I need to know, that I need to have. But I kind of collect all the stuff in here. I have the Gift of Battle in here. You need those for that as well. Gift of Battle and, you know, tier 6 materials and stuff. But yeah, we're getting there on the second piece. You know, we have 1 piece right now. We need just 5 more. And there's some obsidian shards. I have 250 right now, which is, I think that's all I need. So I have, because I needed 300 because you need 50 for each of that 1 piece that we just looked at. And I already created 1 of the pieces, so I just needed 250. So I have enough obsidian shards. I just need 1 stack of obsidian shards, which I have. So we're making progress. We're slowly making progress. It's just a matter of kind of that's the reason I kind of want to do the World vs. World legendary armor, because a lot of the stuff depends on getting specific items in World vs. World, or getting you know, you have currency that's specific to World vs. World that you need to use to get armor pieces in there, which means that, you know, because my I can't, you know, any gold that I have or anything always burns a hole in my pocket. So I'm always like, oh, I want to use this for that, or I want to use this for that, or I want to buy this, or I want to buy this, or I want to equip this character with something new, blah, 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 blah. And I end up with like not having anything left. Like, I have no gold right now because I keep buying stuff for some characters, or I keep, you know, getting new weapons or armors or whatever, right? But in World vs. World, you get the tickets, and now they added a new sync for the tickets. But up until recently, there wasn't anything for tickets. You just kind of used them on the armor, and other than that, like, that's why there's people that have like 50,000 tickets, because they already have the armor and there's nothing else to use the armor on. Well, now there is, but up until now there wasn't. So it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just kind of, it's that's why I like doing it, because I can have these materials like the badges of honor. I have nothing to spend badges of honor on. I have already the materials that I need with badges of honor, but they just kind of, they sit there. You know, I don't have that much that I can do with. Oh, I thought they were up here, but I guess I should have looked on the map. I thought they were right here. I thought they were like attacking, but I'm an idiot, so it's fine. I'm just gonna jump down here. Whee! Dawn's Tower. But yeah. Yeah, and then I recorded some really cool like scenery from World vs. World for the new video that we're gonna be making about World vs. World. So that's super fun. OMG, OMG, oh my God, Stoneless Castle. They didn't say OMG. They said oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, SMC, oh my God. I hate reviving fully dead characters or players. It's really fucking stupid. It's one of the most annoying things on the planet. Because I'm one of those people, as soon as I'm fully dead, I immediately teleport. Like, when I know I can't be revived, I'm already in the map trying to get back. But these people will lay there, dead, listening to the music that plays. Like, it's the same fucking music, and I hate it. It drives me crazy. OJS at SMC. Let's go. They're coming. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fun. I'm excited for tomorrow. I really want to learn more about the game. I did spoil it a little bit for me because I was looking up stuff about Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and I ended up kind of spoiling it a little bit for myself for the whole franchise a little bit. But I'm actually interested to see where, like, I'm a type of person, I don't mind spoilers, because I'm always a person, like, so when someone, for example, like, they tell me about something that happens in the show, right, and they're like, oh my God, this and this happens later on, I'm not ever mad. I'm always like, oh, well, that's kind of cool, because in my head, what happens is I automatically wonder how it goes from, you know, maybe they're like, I don't know, in the beginning of the show, they're like enemies or something, and they end up being like, you know, and someone is like, oh my God, later on in like season 3, they become lovers or something. I don't know, it's just random stuff, you know. Like, in my head, I'm like, well, how did they get there, right? So I'm more curious to see the journey and how to get from point A to point B, rather than like, oh, now you spoil point B for me, like there's no point in watching it anymore. I'm like, no, it's about the journey. Like, I want to know how they get to be like that, you know? Like, that to me is like the most fun in any of that. Oh God, okay, I should have not jumped up. I thought, oh God, I couldn't see. Well, actually, I'm grateful to get pushed down. Don't fuck with Blackgate. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I kind of know like a little bit about the Xenoblade universe, and it's just, it made me think, and it's very like really really cool. You know, it's very very cool. And it's something that I'm going to talk about like later on, um, where I had some thoughts on it. You know. Meow. Oh god, they're coming. I don't know. Commander left. See, that's why, like, a commander like that. Oh no, commander is here. I'm like, the fuck? I thought he left, but it was just because he's blue and everything else was blue. And I'm like, did he just leave? Daddy King Thorn? Oh, Jesus. Listen, I totally forgot that I made, like, I made 2 videos about King Thorn. Like, Mad King Thorn, or like, you know, Mad King's Day or whatever, like Halloween. Oh my god. A lot of experience there. I can't believe that. There was recently, I think recently I got a comment on one of them, and I went on there and I was just like, oh my god, I totally forgot I made that video. It was like, so, it was literally weird. I was like, oh my, because I remember when I made them, I don't know if anyone else remembers that, but I was so, at the time, I was very exhausted. I was working a lot at the time, and I was very exhausted. And I remember just like being kind of delirious when I made it. The whole video. I remember just sitting here and like at 6 in the morning, just like working on the raid video or the strike. Was it a strike or a raid video? I think something like that, or a fractal. Did I make a fractal video? I forgot what it was. Whatever. I think it was a strike. I think it was a strike video that I made, and I like just. I remember being like delirious and just like kind of making it, and then I came out and I was just like, and I learned a lot. There was a lot of like photoshopping that I had to like do on the pictures and stuff, and it was really silly. And but yeah, I mean, it was a good time. You know, not saying that they're good videos by any means. I don't know, but you know, if you want to learn more about King Thorn, Mad King Thorn, I have a whole history video of him. And I made a strike concept.
Let's see the color of
We're coming. Hold on. No. I wish they would update the music a little bit. Because I don't want to have to put in my own music all the time, and I don't want to have to, like, you know, add it to the thing or whatever. Because you can do that, right? I know about that, but it's just like, I don't know. I just want them to change the music, update it a little bit, get us some cool, unique music. Like, wouldn't it be really cool if like World vs. World had their own unique tracks that you can only hear in World vs. World? I think that would be really cool. I think there would be something, because I talk about this all the time. I think people don't really like appreciate how much music means a lot in a game. You know, music makes a game like so much. Like, a game with good music is just 100 times better than a game that has shitty music, or that's just not good music. You know, that's maybe very, very repetitive or something. 100%. 100%. I mean, obviously, it doesn't. I think music in a game accents more the good and the bad, right? So if you have like a bad game with bad music, it kind of accents that more. Where you like have a good game with good music, that like accents that more. But it's like a good game with bad music doesn't make it a bad game, because maybe the systems are really good, or maybe the levels are fun, or the design is really good, or whatever. But I just think it like it's a supporting thing of like whatever it is, right? So yeah, I don't know. I could really see, because they have some good musicians out there, and I don't think the musicians like. I mean, again, I don't know what a workday at Arena looks like, and I don't know, you know, these. I think like McLean and stuff. They're like, I'm pretty sure they're like, you know, they don't solely work for ArenaNet, right? They're like, what is that? Like contracted musicians. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they're like solely working for Arena. I don't know how that whole works. I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it or whatever, but I feel like, you know, if they work on like 3-4 scores for a release, I feel like they don't like, I don't know how long it takes to write something like that, but I feel like they would still have time to make some extra music here and there. I feel like, again, I don't know what it takes to make music. I have no idea. That would be a question for my sister, more so than me. I don't know. I do not know. But I just think it would be really cool if they could like take the time to maybe add some new scores here and there for specifically World vs. World, to kind of entice people to, you know, oh man, you know, like I want people to come into World vs. World and be like, man, I haven't heard that track in a long time. Like, that's really good. Because it gives you like a little bit of like a, you know, dopamine rush where you're like, oh, that's a good song and I haven't heard it in a while. These songs, I hear them in fucking Queensdale. You know, I can make a fucking new character and I hear the stuff on repeat in Queensdale. You know, it's not like we hear cool like or music, or music that like, you know, from new, like there's so many songs that are used in specific instances. Like I'm thinking Heart of Thorns has a lot of them that are like in instances, and then the last fight and stuff, there's like certain ones. It would be really cool. Like imagine like here be dragons, or here be the dragons, or whatever that one is called, the Zaitan fight one that I always rave about. It's like one of my favorite musical, like one of my favorite from the soundtrack. You know, wouldn't that be cool to hear that when there's like a Stoneless Castle fight going on? Oh my god, it would make it so epic, right? It would make some of these really lame fights super epic. Do I even have like combat music? I do have it on, but I don't hear it too much. So I don't know. That's just like my thought, right, on that. I don't know. So we're going away from Stoneless Castle, even though there's someone trying to get in. Don't know. Fucking Dawn's Tower again. Green Zerg is at Dawn's Tower. Overgrown grub. Get him! Go, go, go! And I'm sure they can implement a system where it's like, you know, if you're defending a tower, a certain song plays. If you're defending a keep, there's a certain song. If you're defending Stoneless Castle, like, wouldn't it be cool if we get the different boss musics that we've had throughout the game, depending on where you're fighting, right? If you have like a fight going on at like, you know, a keep or a tower or Stoneless Castle or something, and it's like a different song that plays every time, a battle song, you know. Yay, Warlord's armor. We got another piece of that. It's always good to have some extra stat selectable armor around. Always, always, always good. Always very good. Very, very good. Ooh, my hands feel very ashy. I don't know why. They feel really dry too. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Couldn't tell you. Emergency waypoint over at Dawn's Tower. Go, go, go. I'm not going there because then I'm back in the queue for 3.5 hours. I don't want to do that. Praise Joko. That's hot as fuck. Fuck. So does that let me? Because I have this thing over here on the side. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it gives me the option. So I have the option here on the chat side for me to chat, but it won't let me chat. Or one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Like, it still requires you to log in and go on the actual website in order to type something in chat. So why are you giving me the option to talk? No. South on inner, they're dropping siege. Ah! Hello. Get him. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Burp, 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 burp. I should join tag, actually. Should join the tag. They talk about a target, and I'm like... Push it back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that was bad. No. That's okay. Oh, and then someone... I hate that. I hate that. That's such a shitty mechanic. It's probably one of the worst mechanics. They really should try to figure out a different way to do that. Where, like, you know... I mean, I guess it's part of the, like, strategy or whatever, but it's like, someone will say, okay, well, I'm tapping, you know, I'm gonna go try to take this with the Zerg, right? And then they say, can someone tap their keep so that they can't respawn from this point? They have to walk all the way back. And it's like, it's one of those things that really, really, really annoys the shit out of me. Probably one of the worst things. So... I don't know, it would be kind of cool to maybe have, like... I'm trying to think of the logistics of it. So what if when a... when one of the three groups owns Stonemass Castle, they cannot have swords around their keep waypoint or something. If they own their keep, they don't have swords around it because they own Stonemass Castle. Kind of giving you another reason, like a good incentive to have Stonemass Castle, because it gives you the privilege of always having that waypoint ready. It doesn't matter if a Zerg is right in front of the door, as long as you own Stonemass Castle, you can use that waypoint. And that might create problems, though. I don't know. Like I said, I would have to think through the logistics, but... wait, are we split up right now? Is there both Zergs trying to attack us? Yes. Northeast inner, open. The inner is open up there? Oh, no, that's not good. It's gonna be three-way battle, friends. It's gonna be three-way battle. They've driven them away. Is the gate back up and running? It is. What is it on? Oh, 68. All right, good. Good. The yaks are being killed. Yeah, you always gotta make sure you have your supply line. Oh, supply line. Yep, someone. See, that's what I'm saying. So they're tapping this, and they're killing the supply line. Right? They take them, and then tap this. Oh, someone is not tapping. So that person was probably. See, they're coming up here right now, because they're tapping this, so that we can't use this, and then they're like, kind of taking that. Probably my whole party can see that on the map, but I don't really give a shit. I like using visual aids. Visual aids is some of the best shit ever. Helps me explain the things that I want to say. But yeah, so I don't know. Always make sure you have your supply lines available. It's pretty much the lesson here. The lesson learned. Okay. We're so disorganized, I feel like. I'm like, what is happening? Humtress! Humpty Dumpty Tumtress. Dad hump. Someone said dad hump. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to. Why are you doing this? I don't get that. Yeah, hopefully, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Hopefully, I will have time to work on the video tomorrow. I really want to get it done, but I don't want to rush it, right? So, I do want to get it done, but I just don't want to rush it. So, I want to put as much, like, stuff in there as I can. I want to stuff it full of, like, so much editing and so much editorial stuff and so much, like, pictures and animations and stuff. I want it to be full. I want you to never not have to look at something that I'm pasting on the screen. That's what I want the video to look like. But like in a way that it's not like, oh my god, I can't pay attention to everything that's going on. PETA, Pumpkinita, and I got crushed by the Zerg. I love how, like, they just went around and were like, fuck all these people in the middle. Yep. So someone is tapping this again. They just took this. So they took that, and they took this, just so that their Zerg can attack. Ugh. So lame. But I mean, I guess that's part of the, like, you know, strategy. I think the waypoint situation needs to be figured out, I think. There has to be something with the waypoint, because I just think that having to run all the way back from here is like, by the time I get here, they're going to be, like, fighting on the thing already, you know. But you know, it is what it is. That's a cool guild emblem. I like it. I don't know. Shiv. Beast Gauge Shadow Legion. Shiv. I like it. It's very cool. Very, very cool. And I hope you guys are excited for Tuesday, for the update. I'm excited for it. I think there's some interesting changes in there. Ranger Sword is something that I've wanted to see shine ever since ever. And I'm crossing my fingers. I hope they don't change the animation too much on the Serpent Strike. I hope they keep Serpent Strike. If they don't keep Serpent Strike, it's one of the coolest animations in the game. I think it's one of the most unique animations in the game. And if they take that away, I'll be very sad. Probably won't use it because of that. Because I'm a petulant child when it comes to things like that. But Tempest, damage dealing Tempest, Condi dealing Druid. All things I can't wait to see. I want to see what it's like, what it feels like, how good it is. No, that sort of stuff. I can't. See, I'm already in the map. Like, I don't lay around dead. So where? Where? Oh, that's the. Okay, I'm down here. Okay, I was gonna say I'm like. Everyone is elite specialization. I'm core because I just. This character would probably be better on a like a firebrand or something, but that's just not the theme, yo. I should be using this setup maybe. I'm using staff nonstop, but shield and scepter is pretty good too. There's a lot defensive on there. I mean, this gives me a lot more toughness, so I'll survive in the fights more because it gives me 240 toughness, which is quite a lot. So my toughness is at 2878. I don't know if that's good. But without it, 16 or 26. I mean, not 16. Are they in? What's our commander doing? Why is he outside? Why is he out in the courtyard when they're like right here? Yay! I got some kills for once. Jeez. Oh, hello. I didn't even see that guy there. I jumped right on him. It looked very deliberate, but I did not mean to even. I didn't even know he was there. I'm not that observant when it comes to people in group fights like that. Oh my god, get up! Lunette Thistledown, get up. Repel the enemy attackers. But for how long? Jenny Renee, get up. Lily Siren. Siren, I don't know, whatever your name is. Get up. Get up, you fools! What are you doing lying down, soft mom? Ro Kumori. Crooked curse. Crooked curse. Get up. This away. Hello. No! Haha. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, look at that. Cocutus, go up, get up. Go up, go up. Go up, my friend, go up. It's the new let's fucking go. So instead of let's fucking go, we're gonna say go up. Go up. Do it. Go. Whoa, what was that finisher? That was cool. Does someone have the turtle banner? Man, the turtle banners need to be like, I don't know, they need to be brought into the game somehow. Any of the banners, I mean. The dragon banner. Yeah, someone definitely has the turtle banner. These are all turtle banner. Who has it? This person right here? This person right here has it. Who the fuck has a turtle? No. Who has a turtle banner? Is someone that's still out there fighting? Oh, right there. This guy. He has it. He has the turtle banner. It's really cool. I love the way it looks. But yeah, I wish that was like a spec, because it's all like defensive stuff, I think. There is some damage on it. I don't know. I would have to look at the skills again. It's been years since I've looked at them, but they have unique animations. Like all of the banners have like very unique animations that are not used like anywhere else in game. It's really freaking cool. Or they have a version of an animation that's like, but it's advanced or something. Because there's like the dragon tooth animation, but it's like an AOE, and it like, instead of just dropping down, it has like lava coming out of it on the bottom as well. Like it's really freaking cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I just made that. Hold on. So some of my favorite skills are those, the dragon has like a bunch of fire. And then the turtle has like just really cool like illusory turtle things going on. It's really nice. Woo! I think Turtle Banner guy died, which is a shame. Oh, I made that. I don't know if he didn't die. Props to him, but I think he did. Listen, I'm trying. I'm trying. How are you, Shannon? Oh my god, I have 200 spikes. 202 spikes. I have so many spikes. I can make like a whole armor out of spikes. I'll wear them on my head. Or anywhere else, really. It's 202 of them. I can put them on any part of my body. What is the commander doing? Why is he going? What are you doing, bro? Do you see that? He like walked outside on the other side. I don't know why he did that. Get back over here. You don't need to be out there with all the crazies. Don't die again. Get your shit together. I'm trying not to die. It can be super fun. There's a lot of parts to this game, but this is a little bit of madness right now. I don't know what red is up to. We're fighting green right now. I don't know what red is doing. I don't know if they're coming. When it's all three against each other, it's crazy. It's craziness. Soft mom, don't die, soft mom. Get up. I hope no one's gonna interrupt my... There we go. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, cool. Breathe on you. Heal you. No. Block it. Block it. Oh, we're fighting outside. We're fighting outside. It's crazy. It's total fucking... Yeah, it's madness. It really is. Oh my god, we're locked out. No, we're not. We can get in. Okay. Are we... Nice repair. Yeah, we kind of screwed ourselves with that repair. I'm gonna go on the wall. I'm gonna hang out on the wall. I'm gonna hang out. Oh, there's another wall open. Never mind. Hello. Alright. Shoot me. Do it. I'll block your shots. Never mind. I got feared off the wall. No. Oh my god. Don't leave me. Kill them. Get them. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. There's a whole group of them down. Yes. 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 You are all dead. Scare them back to their keep. Push them back. Push. Push harder. That's bad. That's really bad. We did really good. Look at all this loot. Look at all this loot. I got a spike. Hi, cat. Soft mom. No. Hi, cat. I didn't know it was cat. Is it both of you? She's like, hi, it's cat. I'm like, hey. Push that baby. Push it real good. Oh. Oh. Is that what they're doing? Look at those fuckers. They went all the way down here and then ran over here. Fucking turns. Get him. Get them. Run. Oh, the Dolyak made it through. Go, Dolyak. What are you doing? Don't stop. Keep running. Keep running. What are you doing? Go, 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 go. We need those supplies. How are we looking at supplies? I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, hello, both of you. Ooh. Ooh. We scared them. There they are. Look at them. Look at those fuckers right there. Get out of here. Get out of here, green. No one likes green colors. I'm gonna get that guy. Ah. Oh, wait. He's not dead. Don't. No. What? Don't. Oh, God. They're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back. I'm gonna die. Heal. 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 Shield. Block them. Run. Oh, boy. Alright. I was scared for a second. Get that guy. Get that fucking guy. Oh, God. They're coming. Get that fucking guy. Yeah, burn them. Oh my god. Everyone get up. Everyone needs to get up. You need to get up. You need to get up. You all need to get up. It's no time for napping. This is not napping hour. There's some serious business going on here. No, don't. Ah, no. Stop it. Oh my god. Can I get dazed? Like, dazed or stunned? Actually, dazed. I was not stunned. Or I was stunned, not dazed. Always confused the two, but... Can I get, like, stunned one more time, please? Because this felt really good being stunned, like, 15 times in a row. Get him! Get him! Get him! That's what you get for dealing with Blackgate. Take that. Yeah. Yeah. There you got more loot. Loot, 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 loot. Oh, they're building siege? Trying to take the tower? Can they hit the wall from there? That's actually kind of smart. Alright, I guess they're gonna be going back for Stonema's Castle. Maybe? Wait, who are we? Wait a minute. We're paired with Devona's Rest. Wasn't that last week too? When we paired with, well, the week before the beta. I think we're... I feel like I can't leave. Well, you know, we gotta protect it. We need to get... Oh, it just upgraded to tier 2. Okay. Well, someone has taken our camp. But we do need to get supply lines in. Uh-oh, there's green. As soon as our commander gets a fucking clue, they're right here.
Assemble the crew.
Assemble the crew. That's a lot of green dudes, I know. We gotta, this is our castle. We're defending our castle right now. So. But we just need our guy, our blue guy over here to get a fucking glue so he can drag all the people here. Hello. Hello. I'm just attacking from down here. Hello. Where are they? I can't see where they are. Here, maybe I can trip one. Oh no, they're mean. Oh, well, I'm cleansing. I'm cleansing stuff. Oh, someone's dying up there. Get him, Commander, get him. Are they gonna jump off? Are they gonna jump off? Can we push him out? Push him out? Push him out? Oh yeah, we got him. They did run. They most certainly ran. Line after them. Go, go, go. Boom, right on top of that lady. Or guy. Sounded like a guy scream when he died, so. I'm like, man, he was probably male, but that's okay. Whatever he wants to identify as, it's totally fine. They're so annoying. Now they're trying to get that again. Let's get him. Now they're so blatant and building siege right up front. Look at that. 4 catapults? Jesus. Finish them. Well, they'll come back. We're just trying to get them discouraged. That's the name of the game. They can keep coming back, but you try to get them discouraged so they'll leave you alone. Don't go in the choke. Yeah, don't go in there. That's where they want you to go, right there. Look at all those red circles. We don't want to walk into those. Alright, Commander's coming from one side, and we're coming from the other. Let's sandwich these fuckers. They're going invisible. It's fucking annoying as hell. I dodged right into them. Okay, I don't know what happened to that guy. I was trying to revive him, but... Oh, everyone's dying. Oh, everyone's dying. Don't die. Please don't die. Get up. We did not do good in that fight. That was not good. Oh, heal, 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 heal. Uh-oh, it's time to use my... No, it's not. It's not time to use my ultimate. Use my elite. Oh, I was waiting for that last TIG and I couldn't get that last TIG. God damn it. Get up. Thank you. Thank you, whoever revived me. Alright, I'm gonna go back on my shield. My shield gives me a way more toughness so I can survive these fights. Alright, we're backing up. We're backing up. Go, 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 go. Oh! I see them trying to attack me. Trying to see when they'll turn around or if they're gonna turn around. That's a wall. That's a wall. Are you kidding? They build fucking trebs here? It's so stupid. Where are they? Get them. Get those guys over there. Get those eye guys. They're in the Eye Guild. Eye of Tyria. Well, you're gonna be Black Eye in a second. Ooh, get that Dolyak. Get that Dolyak. No supply Dolyak for you. Ooh, I leveled up. 1026. We're well on our way to 10,000, friends. What is going on? Why is my character like... Oh, look at them. Look at them right there. We're playing tag with them. That's okay. Where are they? They're right down here. They're right down here. Look at them. Look at them run. Like the plebs they are. Go, go, go. Hello. Oh god. Oh god. I fucked myself. I fucked myself really hard. I jumped inside and I shouldn't have. Shouldn't have done that. I survived somehow. Wah. Ugh. There's another friggin' stun. Go, go, go. Don't die, everyone. Just way too many people dead. I'm just gonna spit out some healing. Here, go, go, go. Shit. Why? How did they get so good all of a sudden? What's going on here? Back. Great. You're saying that now, while we're in the middle of this. I'm going this way. I don't want to go through the middle there. Oh my god, I can't. Ah, no, 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 no. They're coming this way. Go this way, go this way. Hide. Hylik, help! Help me, Hylik. Oh, god damn it. Stupid crate. Why do you have to attack me? Oh my god, look at them! I'm trying to mount up and I can't get out of combat. There we go. Go, 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 go. I love how the music like suddenly stopped. I don't know why it did that. Ooh, well that was what? Where are we going? Where are we going? The fuck? Oh, Bravos is getting attacked by red. Oh, why are we getting double teamed? See, I always hate that. So green is here attacking our shit, and now red is coming and attacking our shit, and it's like on us. Why is it always Blackgate? Always Blackgate. We always get fucked in the ass. And not in a good way. Green circus at Quentin Lake. We know. Thank you. We know. We just were there. All of us. Because I don't like. I just talked about how how my characters are like themed after something. So this guy's supposed to be like an old war hero. That's why he looks the way he does. He's like supposed to be. I don't know why the sound is so high. Just realized it was like super high. He's supposed to be like an old war hero, and that's why he's kind of looks like that. He has like the rustic look to him. He has a battered shield that's like missing. Can you get out of the way, lady? With the battered. I swear to God, I'm just like, I'm trying to point the camera at this fucking shield and someone has to walk in front of it every 2 seconds. That's like a battered shield. Make my dog? I don't have. Oh, my rideable. I can make him look crazy if you want me to. You want me to make him look crazy? Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let's look at some cool dyes here. So we'll do that. We'll do some blue. Need something a little bit more drastic in blue. Some yellow. Some. So is that shiny enough for you? Shiny crystal dog that I'm riding. I don't know. I kind of don't like this color scheme. I'm looking for something a little bit different. That looks crazy. That looks cool. I like that. We're taking this tower. For the guild. I mean, I have like, oh my god, you see that screen shake? It's going fucking, the screen is going fucking nuts right now. I'm like, ugh. The fucking motion sake, holy crap. All the shaking going on. Stonewest Castle. Oh my god, they're in Stonewest Castle. We have to protect our castle. Go. I don't have not even one character that's super shiny, like over the top. I mean, I have some that are a little shiny here and there, but I have nothing. Break soon. Someone's taking a break soon. Oh, it'll break soon, I guess is what he's saying. Which way? It just went this way. It says northwest inner. This gate right here. There they are. They're coming. It's green. Green is here. Oh my god. Turn around now. Run. I can't. I'm dazed again. Oh, this guy jumped in thinking the Zerg was coming with him. It did not. It did not come with him. But I have one character. Now you look hot. I have one character. He's like kind of a priest. We need to protect our castle. We can't run. We have to protect our castle from the evil doers. Did I get? I did not get anyone with that. They pulled too far back. Because I get mad points when I defend this castle. Some on Lord. Oh god, really? They're on the Lord. So we have to protect this guy right in the middle, the castle lord right here. This is who we have to protect, okay? He's the man with the plan. When he goes down, shit is not okay. Right? This guy right here. Look at him. Look at his. Do you see his eyeball? Zoom in right. Look at his mouth. Look at his eyeball. I don't know why I always do that. I always do that. Alright, let's go defend. I was like, look inside of this person. That's always me. I don't know why. It's fucking weird, but it is what it is. Where are they? Hello? Are they up? Wait, are they? Oh, they're down there? Oh, they are down there. We're coming! Oh, I got stuck. I got stuck. We're coming. Why are we outside and why are they inside? Something's wrong with that picture. We cannot have the enemy Zerg on the inside of our castle and we're standing outside of it. That's really dumb. I'm dying. I'm dying actively. Actively dying. Alright. No. Oh, man. They're all dying, and I don't want to go through the gate because I'm like, I know there's shit happening on the other side of it. Oh god, the Zerg. The Zerg is here. The Zerg is here. They're all Zerging together. Ah! Ah, let me go. This guy, is he the commander? We just marked him with a heart. I don't know why. He had a heart on him. He had a heart mark on him. I don't know why. I don't know why. Alright, we're gonna switch over to staff here, just so I have some longer range. My staff has a little bit of a longer range than my scepter does, so I can kind of shoot some more fireballs in the group there. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Someone was healing. Thank you, whoever's healing. I appreciate it. My heals weren't enough. Oh god. I get like knocked the wrong way. That's never good. Come on, come on, come on, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Okay, the other guy died. That's okay. Oh, we defended it and I got gold. The gold medal right here gets me a Grandmaster mark and it gets me half of a level. Boom, look at that. Love it. 127. Yes. Grandmaster marks, I need them. And I need those, and I need all the things, okay? Yeah, killed him. Whoa. We got him. We have repelled the enemy attackers successfully. Yay! Alright, now to strengthen our defenses, because they will be back in 3 seconds. Yeah, they're heading towards the gate again. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Wow, look at those shoes I got. Completely fucking useless. Oh, the commander is leaving. Well, that's lame. I'm never gonna hold Stonewest Castle without a commander. Alright, bye commander. See ya. Oh god, here they are. Here they are, trying to come back in. Knocking on heaven's door. Oh god, I got pulled down. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm straight up dead. I just got murdered. You just watched murder happen right in front of your eyeballs. I do have a somewhat flashy character. I could switch over to him real quick. He's here. Yep. We don't need to look at all my characters again. I just went through all 26 of them. 26 or 27? I don't know, man. Went through every single one of them, so you guys were able to see what they look like. That's a pretty shiny character, right? He's pretty shiny. He has a... Ta-da! He uses the same skill set, but he's more of a healer. But there's a shiny guy for you. Shiny guy. And he actually is riding Tony the Tiger. He has Tony the Tiger as his mount, which is just really funny. Look, it's Tony. But that's a shiny character. He leaves little sparkly little footprints behind. And he gets drawing animations. Ta-da! And he has little orbs around him. Yeah, it's too many. I want to say it's about... there's 9 classes. I would say that any person should probably have 1 character per class. So I have 17 too many characters. Hands down. Too many characters. It's too many. Yeah, I also, once in a while, I get a cool kill animation on this too. It's a legendary staff. So you get like a cool kill when you kill something on Oreen's Inside is what it's called. It gets you like a really cool animation where they like shatter into these like prismatic crystals or whatever. Alright, what are we doing out here? Why are we fighting? Some randos are fighting some one red guy. Look at that. And that one red guy's like beating their ass. Alright, let's help. No. No. Just no. Just stop right now. You're gonna die. There's way too many of us. Kill them! Oh yeah, and instead of blue fireballs, I spit out like rainbowy, like, shoot, taste a rainbow, fucker, or something like that. Like, that would be my tagline. I can have rainbow wings too, but, you know, the rainbow wings they were giving out for Pride Month, and, like, everyone is wearing them. So I'm just like, I don't want to wear what everyone's wearing. I mean, I have, like, other rainbow colored back pieces. I have the wing, I have the Ascension. The Ascension is pretty cool. It's kind of winged themed. Where are the rainbow? Oh my god, I don't know where they are. They're somewhere in here. Probably went by them like 7. There they are. Yeah, they were giving those out for Pride Month, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Admittedly, that's kind of cool. I could wear a better back piece. I do one of my favorites actually is the old crystalline wings, dragon wings that we got. That's kind of cool. It's like these illusory crystal wings. They actually have a matching glider with it. Right here, so you can have these wings and you can glide with them too. Woohoo! I do like those. I think those are very pretty. So if I wanted a winged character. Alright, well, I'm all here for healing. So if anyone needs to be healed, let me blow on you. Receive the light. Heal, heal, all the heals. Green numbers. We're looking for green numbers here, friends. Let me shoot some green numbers into the air. Yeah, the crystalline is pretty cool, right? I don't know what I wouldn't know what my flashy is. I have these chains. I have I have these, the like seraph looking. I mean, they kind of would go, because I could color them. So if I colored them in like, I mean, I kind of would have to take that purple out, but like in a glint's isolation color. No, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I just accidentally took it off. I didn't mean to do that. Or I have the mandala. The mandala is pretty cool. I don't know. I don't have too many flashy back pieces, honestly. I mean, I have a shit ton of them, but I don't know. Or I could do the snakes, the snake heads. Or I can do the fish. Or I could do like a cool like dragon cape. A dragon cape. Or a dragon cape. Or this kind of cape. I don't know, I kind of like these wings. They kind of go with that. But there's definitely blue missing on them, so... Uh... I don't know what I'm coloring there. I don't see a difference. That's the wing. That's the inner wing, and that's the outer wing. I mean, this would be just fine, I think. I don't know. Oh, it does a little flap when you jump. Oh, I've never noticed that. I don't think I've ever worn them. I think I accidentally got those in a box one day. Do they have a glider skin with them? They do have a glider skin with them. They have a matching glider skin with them. Let's match the glider to what the wings look like. Let's glide with them. Whee! We're like an angel. We're an angel. Aww. They're pretty cool. Alright, we got all the chests down here. We got all the things. Love it. Love it. I don't know. I don't even know what we're doing right now. We don't have a commander, so we're completely lost. So we're just hanging out. We can dance. Oh, we can transform. Let's do a transformation. We can do that. Oh, we have a... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's the wrong button. That's on the wrong button. Oh, I can't use a chair? You can't use a chair in World vs. World? What the fuck is that? Who made that? Oh. ArenaNet. You can walk around as one of those. Okay, I can't. Wait, can I only do certain ones? I can only do certain ones. Monkey King? Not Monkey King. Yes, Monkey King. I can be a monkey. I can be a Monkey King. Hello. Whee! No. He's not so cool. You can't do... So, but I can do the Omicron. Really? That outfit, the wings with this guy, like, he looks fucking scary. With those wings on his back. He's like, I'm coming for ya. I'm coming for ya. Look at his little claws. Yeah, he looks so scary. I'm coming for ya. I wanted to do the embiggening, but it won't let me. Oh, I can be a boss chest. Ta-da! We're gonna be a chest. My name's Chesty. It's like testy, but with a ch. Whoa! You do get a boost? You do get that boost, the Warclaw's Blessing? Now, so that's... The Warclaw's Blessing is something when you're close to one of those mounted, like one of these guys. You can get that as a boon. So that you can run really fast. And I did not think that... Look at me jumping. I'm a jittery little box. Open me. Can I glide? Can I glide as a chest? I can. You can glide as a chest. I need another Warclaw. I need to go really fast as a chest, please. Someone get a freaking Warclaw over here. There's Chill Daddy. I always play with her. Please spoon me. No. You're supposed to be on your mound, you crazy. Don't look at me with your weird hair. Look at his hair. It's so weird. It's moving, I know. Really slowly, though. Look at this guy. That's so common. So many people do that. They look like one of the frogs. I don't think I even have that. I could be a little quaggin. Let's be a little quaggin. Look at him. Look at his eyes. I have the camera setting kind of weird, so it's really hard to get a close up of the face. But look at him, and I can have a little balloon apparently. Oh, sand kite, perfect. What else do we have? Oh, we have the melon one, the watermelon. The watermelon. All right, here we go. We have a little kite. It's going straight through our head. Here we come. Out of the way. And he can glide. When he glides, it's really cute. Because he like kind of does like, woo. It's really cute. It's glide. Woo. just kind of falls slowly is what it looks like. Yes, he's like a little orca. I don't know. I have like a ton of other random ones. Oh, can I be a toy soldier? Oops, wrong button. I gotta move that over. Oh, I can. Toy soldier. I'm like a little nutcracker soldier with a gun. Pew. Chaw. I shoot little fireworks. I'm the guard for this castle. What does he look like gliding? Oh, I love it. The glider comes out. That's really funny. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? Flames of Krita. Dust mite. Give me a dust mite. It's just some fucking dust. I have another chest, a different looking chest. It could be that. Mordrum Terragriffin. No one wants to look like a Terragriffin. They're ugly. So ugly. Halloween. Ooh, I can look like a giant candy corn for Halloween. My Halloween transformation. Excuse me. Excuse me, coming through. I'm here to protect the castle. I can greet this guy.
Lion's Arch is a free city until you make trouble.
We're not in Lion's Arch though, dude. I'm trying to get the anatomy of his head. Can't get it. It's okay. Bone Skinner. I can't do Bone Skinner? That's the one I can't use? That's really dumb, because I do love the Bone Skinner. Or I can be a little... I can't use that as combat. Maybe Snowball. Scrit Burglar? Can I actually do that? Oh, I can. Oh, I'm a Scrit Burglar. So Scrit are little rat people. So I'm like a little rat person. And I have a little kitty cat in a cage up there. I have it trapped. Cat's like, help me. I'm like, no, you come with me, bitch. I can be a ghost. I'm a ghost. Charge potion. And be a little elemental. I don't know, the camera is weird on those. Cold potion. Ooh, yeah. I'm a little frosty guy. Let's get out in the sun. Do 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 do. Shiny little ice guy. Jade construct. 6 eyes. Yeah. What else we got? What else we got for tonics? Anomaly? Oh, that's the same as the other guy that I just had. Can I glide? Oh, the wings appear, but they're vertical. The glider appears, but it's vertical. It doesn't even look that bad on that glider. But there's some gliders that looks really funky on. Because I have some cool gliders. Let's see what the... thinking of the whale. I have a whale glider. I want to see what that looks like on this guy. It's probably going to be all fucked up. A sideways whale. Oh no, they're actually underneath you. Huh. That's not bad, actually. That looks pretty cool. Or I have the fireworks one. I wonder what that looks like. Fireworks! Okay, they're supposed to be much bigger. So you can, when you're not transformed, the fireworks are huge. Well, not huge. Well, they are actually pretty big. Woohoo! Look at that. Fireworks! I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for... Oh, there's a commander now. We have a commander on board. Yay! Ooh, I can be a fire elemental. Endless Coden. I can actually fight in that one, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna be fighting polar bear. Branded? Oh, branded griffin? Oh, just a random branded? Oh. Ugh. Or a troll. The camera on that one is fucking janky. I think we're running low on things. No, what's the shadow one? This one. The Shadow Warrior. I'm a Shadow Warrior. Wait, did the commander leave? Oh my god, the commander was here for like 2 seconds. I can... Wait, why did my back piece disappear? Alright, there's a bug for you. Jesus. I also have those wings, but I'm not huge on those. There it is. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna head out. It's like 1 a.m. There's no fucking commander, and people are getting rude. The commander left. I don't know. We're gonna be losing. I mean, someone is attacking that. We're probably gonna lose that. That looks like it's getting attacked. That we already lost. So... And people are getting toxic as fuck. I just wanted to say that this is my castle. I live here. Just kidding. I wish I did. Have fun. Thanks. Have fun. I'm gonna go get some food myself, or just get food from the kitchen. I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, so thank you, Kat and Shannon, for coming by, hanging out. Thank you to anyone that was here earlier as well. I know Emily was here. She's probably in the back. Bernardo. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Thanks for the subscription early. I appreciate that. I'll be back tomorrow night, guys. We're gonna do Xenoblade Chronicles 2 tomorrow, which is super fun. I'm really excited. Part 2 of my blind playthrough of that game. So hopefully we're gonna get a little stronger, because I feel like I'm really weak in that game, but maybe I just don't understand it yet, you know, so who knows. But yeah, and then Tuesday we have update day. Tuesday I'll be live early, and we're gonna do a bunch of looking at the updates, at the balance, and all those things. So